Welcome to TTBoy TV. Today we have a veteran performer and director, and he's done a lot of work. Please welcome the notorious LT.
That's right. That's right. Give it up, baby. Give it up.
All right. Thanks for coming.
I'm here, man. I told you I'd come.
How you doing?
I'm good, man. It's like I got a good night's sleep.
Yeah?
Got up a little late, though.
Yeah, that's all good.
My bad.
So right now it's the AVN CS show,
Yep.
and you were signing yesterday,
Yep.
and you're going to sign today.
Today.
How many people came up to you?
More guys than girls.
Really?
Yeah.
That sucks.
I mean, yeah. I'm like, really? I mean, but hey, man. They buy my stuff, so you got to treat them with respect, so it is what it is.
No, hell yeah.
Even though there's some girls was like, I didn't know that was you because I lost a lot of weight.
Mm-hmm.
So it's I didn't even know that was you. I'm like, okay, all right. But did you even ask? Was it me? You just basically, I don't think that's him. That can't be him.
Uh-huh.
And then when I posted the picture of me and Cinnamon, oh, that was you. I walked past you. Okay, all right. See, just an ass.
So who was there signing? Who's all the girls?
Seika, Legend.
Seika, way back to
golden
the
80s.
Early 80s.
Ginger Lennon, golden 80s.
Great, nice person.
Who else was there? Goddamn.
Christy
Canyon. Christy Canyon was there. And so another lady, I remember her name, but it was four of them there from the 80s. And here I am in the 90s. I'm like, okay, I don't fit here. That's why he said, no, you come at 4:30. You could have sat with them because, you came in, around that time. So it was cool, man, being around. And Seika's husband, he was real cool, man. He said, man, I've been with this woman for 25 years, man, and every time we go out, it's been crazy because people know who she is, and even though she's an older woman, but, she is, hey, how you doing, young man? I'm like, I'm fine. He said, man, I wish I would have had you back when you were like, fine. But she's a nice lady, man.
She's
nice
cool,
lady.
yeah,
Nice
she's
lady.
real nice.
Very nice lady.
All right, so let's tell everybody exactly how many movies you've been in and how many movies you've directed and how many years you've been in the business.
Wow, let's start with years first. I did my first scene in 99. First scenes with Sharon Mitchell. She basically got me in because I did good and she started telling other people. So that's how that started. I started directing in 2006. Patrick Collins, I met him at the AVN show. And I told him his black product needed some help. And he looked at me like, who the fuck is this fucking guy? Patrick, his cigar, like, he looked at me up and down. He said, I like that. This fucking guy got balls, So he said, I tell you what, I'll let you shoot one scene for me. I'll pay for it. And if it's good, I'll give you the rest of the money for the series. I hired Monet Divine.
She's hot.
And Byron freaking Long. My whole directing thing was fixed on Byron Long doing this thing. See, he already knew I could perform, but I wanted to show him I could direct. And what better way to do that? So they killed it. The next morning, Patrick said, hey, come get the rest of the dough. And I was there for 7 years after that.
So how many movies have you directed?
I would say, bro, close to 300.
300?
Yeah.
And how many movies have you been in?
I'm approaching 1,000.
1,000?
Yeah.
And so now so 99 you said you started?
Yeah.
And so now it's almost 25 years? Because this year, sometime this year, it'll be 25 years.
Yeah.
And you still perform sometimes?
Mm-hmm. I got my choice now.
That's the best, right? All right, so I just want to let everybody know who he is. But I always want to start at the beginning, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. No, it's perfect, fine.
So, where and when were you born?
Chicago, Illinois. South
Side. I always hear the South Side's rough, right?
Well, it's not as bad as the media perceives to be, but there's some rough spots, places where you don't want to go, places you need to be warned, but I know it, man. I know where to go, where not to go, where to be late at night and not to be late at night, So it's like you know, if you know a place, just like you going back home for where you know where to go. You know where to go. It's like everybody. Whatever you were born, whatever place you were born at, you kind of know the neighborhood. And I know the back of my hand, so I don't worry about that stuff.
Let me ask you a quick question, because I don't know Chicago that well,
Mm-hmm.
you know, but I know L.A., you know.
Mm-hmm.
Would you consider South Side of Chicago rougher
Yeah.
than Compton and Watts?
I'm gonna tell you why. Because Compton and Watts, the main people that doing the bad stuff are gang people. Not in Chicago. You got regular citizens that's causing hell. They ain't even in no gang. That's just the way it is. You know, if somebody said they back in the day, hey, I like your jacket, give it to me. You know, 2-3 guys standing there, it could be in the cold winter time. They'll take it. What you gonna do? You know, you don't know what they got. And these guys ain't in no gang. They just thugs, regular thugs. They ain't in no damn gang. Most of the gang members didn't do all that stuff. They was into money. You know, so,
In those days.
Yeah, they was into money. They, you know, I'm not saying all of them were that way, but they were mainly trying to get theirs. You know.
I mean, we got to understand, because you're old enough to be part of it, of the older generation. Because I hear Barry Gordy say that when he was young, it was rough as hell in Southside Chicago, and they were eating rats for dinner, cooking rats.
Well, I don't know about all that. I mean, you know, we'd never been that poor where we had to. I mean, there was a stretch where we was sardine down. You know what I'm saying? We was, you know, eating a lot of sardines and shit. You know, so it's like I don't think we were never broke. You know, my mom kept us, you know, well fed.
So what kind of childhood did you have?
I had a great childhood.
Really?
Great childhood, man.
Both parents?
No, man. My pops passed away when I was about 10 or 12. I mean, I never got to know him. You know, I mean, I knew he used to. He gave me a whipping one time because I came in late. You know, but my real dad was a Rolling Stone, man. He was a straight gangster, bro. That dude used to, man, he used to just take what he want. And it's like, my mom always said, you got his attitude. But it's a different times, man, because the thing is, I was trying not to be like my dad, you know, because, you know, these days you be locked up for prison for 20 years. So I didn't want to do all that stuff, man. It's like, I had the temper. My mom always said that you got your daddy's temper.
Really?
You know, and...
So you got in fights and stuff?
Man, I got in... I knew... I lost fights on purpose, and I'll tell you why. This may seem funny. Because if I knew... If I really wanted to win it, I would have killed all those kids. I would have killed them. So it's like, I let them think they got the best of me, but they don't understand they were so close to dying. You know...
Well, how would you kill them?
Anything I can get my hands on.
Some weapon?
Anything. Bricks. You know, when you kid back then, and I'm talking about grammar school. You know, kids shove you around, and they didn't understand. If I really just lost it, I would have killed every single one of those damn kids, man. You know, even in high school. You know, I let some things go because I knew my temper, and my brothers used to say, man, y'all don't know this guy here, you know, he's a ticking time bomb. So just, you know. But then again, man, as you get older, I think you think a lot before you do things. A lot of people don't. That's why they in those blue suits and orange suits, because they don't think. You know.
When the blood gets moving, yeah, they're pissed off.
Yeah, I mean,
or they plan dirt, you know.
Well, the thing is, it's like sometimes people just go off anger instead of thinking, okay, if I do this, I'm going to be down for 20 years. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, is it worth it? Unless that person did something to, you know, physically to your family, anything like that. See, people can say anything they want to me verbally. That's I'm good. You can call me anything you want to call me. You know, but when you put my family in it now, you cross the line. You know, because my family ain't here to, you know, to protect themselves. You know, and I think that's what everybody's rule. I mean, you can say anything about anybody, but you start putting people's family in it.
Well, I mean, at school, everybody's like, your mama's so fucking fat, you know.
But we were kids.
Fat Albert, you know, can't even fuck with her.
But we were kids.
No, I know.
You know, you
you say when you get older, don't.
Yeah,
I got you. So what kind of student were you?
Now, that's a good question. Man, I'm going to tell you. I did work when I when I had to do it, because I didn't even graduate, bro. I mean, it's like I was just so. Once I learned how to read, write, add, subtract, multiply, I felt that I didn't need school anymore. I didn't. And what else you gonna teach me? How to be a nuclear physicist? That wasn't gonna happen. So I really didn't. I didn't care anymore. Like, I get a summer school and I'll make it happen.
There's some cute girls in summer school.
Oh man, who you telling? Lined up, man. It's like sometimes I was the kind of guy that didn't want to line up, in protocol like everybody else.
Oh, like a fucking bitch.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to be that person that's following the guy in front of me. I always want to take a little U-turn and see what happens. That was me as a kid, and that's still me right now. And when I do my movies, people, damn, how did he come up with that? And because I always want to do something different. I didn't want to do what everybody else is doing. When I came in this business, man, and after, I finally grew up, and it's like my attitude from how I grew up so changed when I got in this business.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. It's because if I would have been like me, straight from the south side of Chicago, I wouldn't have lasted. No, I wouldn't have lasted.
Yeah, you got to be able to get along with people.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, as an actor, you have to be able to listen and respect what they're saying, even if you don't like it.
Exactly. My brother told me, dude, you never survive in the army because you don't want to listen. It's not because I didn't want to. It's just that I don't like nobody telling me what to do. That just bothered me.
Could be a sign of intelligence, maybe.
Yeah. Or stupidity.
I don't know about that because, I don't know about that because I guess there's research saying the people that do what they're told are not as
and then don't say anything.
Yeah.
Just shut up and do what you're told. See,
Right.
I ain't that guy.
Yeah.
I'm not. I mean, I'm gonna have my say. I mean, people that know me. Hey, this man's gonna have his say. Just be prepared. You can say whatever you want, but be prepared for my response. Okay.
Yeah, free speech, motherfucker.
Exactly.
God bless free speech. Don't forget that. How
First
important
and
it
second
is.
amendment. God damn it. All right.
So you dropped out?
No, man. I went all the way to my second year in college.
Oh, really?
I believe, yeah.
Oh, so you graduated high school?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, good.
So I still didn't walk across stage. I didn't. I thought that was, Matrix type of stuff. Everybody's in a robe, and I started to think maybe I should, and I can go with no underwear on like Robin Williams did when I got my diploma, bend over, and you see that when he did that?
Maybe. Which one?
Robin Williams. He got his degree. I think it was what that damn movie was.
Not The World According to Garp?
No, it was another one. Damn, he's supposed to have been a smart guy, and he went back to school and got it, and he told everybody and everybody's like, he bent though he had no damn drawers on. It was pretty funny.
Today we kind of understand there's a lot of indoctrination going on in the colleges.
Yeah.
So you might have been halfway right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and my mom always thought I was different, just a different thinker than everybody else. Because she said my son is probably the only one who wants to travel. He just don't want to stay in the same city and just be normal like everybody else. I didn't want to do that. I didn't like regular jobs. I don't know how many jobs I've been fired from.
Well, so what? Yeah. So first of all, what did you study in college?
English. I was an English major.
Okay. So communications kind of.
Yeah.
All right. So what kind of jobs did you have that you got fired from?
Doorman jobs. Chicago, downtown Chicago. I just hated yuppies.
Oh, right.
So they talk down to you, man. I'm like, hey, fuck you, motherfucker. I mean, see ya. You know what I'm saying? Security jobs where I was, with what's this cookie company? It was in Oakland, but it was a cookie company that's do security, big old plant, and it was just some straight up a-holes in there, man. I mean, wow, it's like I've seen security girls just scared to even say it. So, man, this ain't how to work, man.
Not Sarah Lee.
No, it was fuck. Oh, it's right on the tip of my tongue too. They out of business.
All right.
They out of business. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, but man, those kind of jobs, I just never. I'd rather do something physical because I know I'm by myself. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't like, when you have to work with people that think they're above you, it kind of irks you a little bit. Just make you want to, smack the shit out of them, bring them back to life. So that's the kind of guy I was.
Yeah, I understand. I guess if you kind of are more knowledgeable than them, but if they're more knowledgeable than you, then you might want to learn from them.
Well, listen, just because you got a better job than me at the moment, that don't mean you're smarter than me. It means you got lucky. And now, if you're a doctor, it's different. You went to, 6 years of studying to be a doctor. I give you all the credit in the world. For a person to stay in school that long, yeah, I give you all the credit. But these little nerds that live off their mom and dad's trust fund, I don't like you.
Right. So, those are your jobs, mostly doorman security? Those are mostly your jobs? You're a good-sized guy?
I drove airport express buses,
Right.
limousines. I enjoyed the limousine. That was cool. The tips were good.
Oh, yeah?
You have to sit and wait for these fucking guys to do whatever they're gonna do. The limousine jobs was probably my most comfortable job.
You fuck any girls in there?
I tried. But hey, the guys that was in my limousine, I was hearing he'd press the button and I know that the damn thing's going back and forth. And I'm like, okay, this guy's
That's great.
I don't know if he was cheating on his wife or not, because after it was over, he'd drop it right off. He'd slip 100 in there. See you tomorrow. I'm like, okay.
No, that's cool.
Same time, same back channel.
So, let's get down to the nitty gritty.
Mm-hmm.
When did you first notice the girls? And what were you thinking?
When I was young? Well, I was broken in. I was a freshman in high school.
No, but when you first started looking at them.
Early age.
Oh.
I got arrested. I got arrested at University of Chicago. It's a true story. Me and my friends, we was being bad, of course. I was like, 11, 12. And I stopped. There was a Playboy rack, with all the naked girls. You 11 years old, you ain't.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow. And then I seen a black girl on it, so I took it.
Really?
And I forgot to put it back.
Oh, shit.
They called the police on my ass. So the police.
You took off with it?
Yeah, I just,
I got you.
just being me,
Right.
Southside Chicago kid. I'm like, man.
You didn't run? You just
I
walked?
just walked out. Next thing you know, the security police, hey man, let me talk to you. And by that time, they didn't already call the police. It said, how old are you? I said, 11. He said, why you? He said, this is your. I said, yeah, I like it. So they said, look, you got two choices. We could take you to, they weren't gonna take me to jail. I was 11 years old. They said, we could take you to jail. We call your mom. I said, no, don't call my mom. Take me to jail.
Really? She beat your ass?
Oh man, my mom was not having none of that. She was like, he said, really, you rather go to jail? He said, we calling your mom. I said, you motherfucker.
What'd your mom say?
Yeah, and she said, you did what? He did what? She said, she started laughing. She said, where's the book? Oh, the cops took it. The cops didn't give it back. They took the damn thing and kept it for themselves.
Oh, hell yeah.
I remember the guy said, man, this kid got taste. He was like going through the pages.
People got to recognize, right? Because what year is this? This is 1971, 72?
Yeah, man, I was born in 63, so
63, all right.
that's like 75.
74, 75.
Yeah.
And so, there was no fucking internet. There's no cell phones. And finding a porno mag, there's not that many porno mags out there.
Yeah.
Playboy's #1.
That's what there was up there in Penthouse.
Penthouse and Hustler's there.
At that time?
Yeah, Hustler's around.
I don't think they had that hardcore there. It was a bookstore now.
Oh, okay.
So they had to have more elegancy. So Penthouse and Playboy was the only one they had. Remember, this is talking about college campus. It's still a bookstore. So they weren't going to have Hustler. No, that wasn't happening.
No.
So, yeah, man, I saw Playboy and I seen the black girl in there. I'm like, ooh,
Yeah.
okay.
And there's some badass black girls that were in porno. We don't want to talk about that yet, but I just want to make a quick. I looked at that girl, Desiree West. You ever see her? Yeah.
Yeah, with the big boobs. Oh, yeah. She had the afro going.
Late 70s or something.
Yeah, she had the afro
She's
going.
bad as fuck. But anyways, let's move on. So around 11 you started noticing it, or before that? You seen the girls walking by.
Yeah, it's like when I was about 9.
9.
Because I remember in grammar school, I got my first kiss. We at the YWCA.
Oh, yeah?
And...
what grade? Grammar?
What? 6th grade?
6th grade. That's like normal, yeah.
Got my first kiss, man. I was flying high, man. I was floating. I was like a butterfly. I'm coming out there like, ooh, okay.
But we got to recognize that girls wanted to fuck, didn't they?
They did.
You just didn't know how to
but
fuck.
They were more mature than we were.
Yeah, more mature, but they wanted to fuck, right?
Exactly. I didn't know what to do. I mean...
you could have fucked them if you knew what to do, right?
I didn't know what to do. It was like I just kissed them and hugged them and... Okay, now what? You know what I'm saying?
Does that piss you off a little bit?
Yeah, because
right?
I didn't know what to do. I was like, man, now I would have okay, drop these.
They wanted you to.
There. Well, I didn't know that, man.
I know they wanted me to. I'm in 6th grade. I know they're, 5th grade, 6th grade, 4th grade.
Wow. I mean, but today's though, the youth today is growing up so fast though. They don't get to have that childhood that we did. Slowly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the mystique and the beauty of a woman has been stolen.
Big time.
And that's a heartbreak for the new generation.
Yeah. I mean, when I grew up watching a woman switch walking down the street in Chicago, I'm like, oh.
And you wonder, what's under there?
Exactly.
What's under all of that?
Exactly. Especially in Chicago because the girls were always in shape, nice booty.
Yeah.
All
the girls or just the black girls?
All the girls, man. You had even the white girls. The white girls was banging back then.
Let's make a point. The girls wanted to be pretty.
They did. They wanted to be women.
They wanted to be pretty, and they wanted to be attractive for men.
Right. Nowadays, everybody want to put tattoos on their body. I'm like, what the fuck is this motorcycle shit?
Yeah.
I mean, listen. If you want a tattoo, that's fine, man. But when you start doing your whole sleeve, that's just, for me, that's a turnoff, man. That's like...
It's incredible, right?
I just can't wake up every morning and see you with tattoos like a motorcycle guy. I just can't do it. I mean, it's like, I want to see you looking like a woman every day I wake up to my potential wife. I want you to look, even with no makeup on or whatever, I want you to look like a woman. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't want you to look like tough where you can go in a bar and whoop some ass.
Right. How are you going to be the man? Like, you want to protect your biker girl?
Exactly.
Go ahead, baby, do it.
She can go out there and whoop some ass. Yeah. Hello, baby. I'll go up there. I'll take care of you. You just lay here. Really? Hey, that's how it is now, man.
So,
that's how it is.
9 years old. So your first kiss is in 6th grade. Mm-hmm. When did you get your first piece of ass? Or first finger wet? That all of it. You know what I mean? Was it the same?
I was a freshman, and I was a freshman when I got my first. She was a friend of the family. Used to come by, and she came down the basement where I was, and it's. I wouldn't say she took it, but she made her presence felt that that's what she wanted.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, I'm freshman in high school.
So you're like 14 or 15?
Yeah, and shit, I guess you tired of jacking off. Shit, so it is what it is.
So how old was she?
Way older than me.
How old?
She's like 19.
Well, so it was good? 14. Was it incredible?
Man, I think it lasted, 7 minutes?
Oh, shit. You lick her pussy?
No, I didn't do any of that.
No?
I was just happy to be between some thighs, man. It's and when you come on. Well, see, that's the difference between 1977 and 2024. You see what I'm saying? A freshman in high school probably been late already. And even in grammar school, he probably got some coochie already. So This is why I like that movie, The Summer of 62 or something like that. When this kid, this lady, I think used to babysit him, whatever, and Summer of 42. I think that's what it was. Huh. It was a good movie.
Yeah.
You check it out.
Any well-known actors?
Fuck. Damn it. I got to look at it again because it's a while since I seen it. But it's called Summer 42. Check that movie out, man. It's about this young dude getting some ass for the first time from an older woman. And she was so good at it. She just didn't like rape him. No, it was a daily tease. She would see him every day. And every day she did something just almost drove him crazy. He didn't last about a minute because of what she was doing to him. That led up to that.
I mean, I personally think it's a beautiful thing.
It was phenomenal.
Right? I mean, the whole thing of it is just beautiful. I was, tampered with. And I was, thank you so much, girls, the lady.
Exactly. So we always think it, when a man do that to a young girl, it's a problem. But an older woman do it to a young man, oh, he's macho.
I loved it.
You know what I'm saying? So, but the way the lady did it, man, was just so, she teased him with elegance. Yeah. One day she would brush up against him and teach him how to wash dishes. And at the same time, she was like breathing on his neck. The next day she did something. She just took it further. And man, that dude, as soon as he got in there, he just
make you crazy.
Man, that dude was like, he was in love too. He kept coming by and seeing her. And, they fell in love, whatever. Good movie. Summer 42.
Did you fuck the girl again?
I think we did.
Yeah?
We started.
She liked it?
I think she wanted to play the role of power.
Oh, really?
Some women do that.
Black girl?
Yes.
Beautiful?
Yeah, I was always in a black neighborhood, man.
No, I know, but was she beautiful? Or just
me,
cute?
she was.
Yeah.
To me, she was. Might not have been nobody else, but to me, she was. Any girl that give me some booty.
I agree, right?
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like, yo, you fine, baby.
Because you hear some people complain, it'd be like,
man,
appreciate the beauty of the girl giving herself to you.
Remember Richard Pryor did a stand-up? And he said, some guys came to him, man, that was some bad pussy. Richard Pryor said, okay, bring it over to my crib, and I'm going to give it a second opinion.
Yeah, he's great, yeah.
Ain't no such thing as bad pussy. Stop it. Please. There's no such thing.
Right. I mean, because some pussy's unbelievable.
Some pussy's wetter than others.
Some pussy's just like, you can't even fuck it. It's too good. So were you popular in school?
Nah.
No? I
was a quiet guy. I think that's what a lot of people didn't like because I was never in a posse. I had little friends that we hung out every now and then, but I wasn't a group kind of guy. You see the high school movies, and you see the packs of dudes walking down the hallway picking on little kids.
Yeah.
I was never that. You're
a loner.
I was just this is why you stay out of trouble if you to yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, even now today, it's better to to chill alone than to hang with a pack because you get caught up in stuff. And I learned at an early age, the more you alone, the more you can stay out of bullshit. Yeah. And it worked.
So did you get that much pussy in high school?
Actually, I got more in college.
Yeah. So how many girls do you think you fucked in high school? 4 or 5?
About that. I was into basketball, man.
Oh, so you were an athlete?
Yeah, I didn't mess with. I had a girlfriend. She was on a women's team. And she used to sit in the stands and braid my hair. I had long hair, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I had long hair, bro.
So cornrows?
Yeah, I had cornrows coming down the hair, bro. It's like.
So you're looking rough?
Yeah, man. I was straight up.
You got a picture
Chicago,
on you?
Man. Not of that, but I got some pictures with my afro. I got to find them. My high school yearbook.
Send him. I'll put one in here.
Yeah, man. I got a big old Michael Jackson fro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. Hey, we all had hair when we was kids, man. Come on.
Yeah.
No doubt. Good times though, man. Like my childhood was great though, man. Yeah. To make the questions long short, but I had a phenomenal childhood, man, and I would never ask for anything more than, man. It was beautiful. It was the friends that I grew up with in the playgrounds. We still talk today. Some of them have passed, for whatever reason. But I wouldn't change a thing. I wouldn't.
That's nice.
I wouldn't.
That's nice. That's nice. You got that.
A lot of people don't get a chance to have a childhood.
No.
They thrust in the streets from early age and got to take care of themselves.
Yeah.
And that's no way for a youngster to grow up.
No.
It
makes them insecure, maybe.
Very protective too. Don't want to trust anybody.
Yeah.
When you raised like that in the streets, you ain't trusting nobody. I don't give a damn, what's the circumstance, because they always in defense mode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got lucky. So, were you looking at a lot of magazines after that first one you stole?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Which were the next? Did you see
worse.
Hustler?
I jumped up to Hustler.
You graduated to Hustler?
It's like, especially when I was in high school, man, we used to go in the locker room. I don't know why we did this, but we was in the locker room looking at Hustler. Everybody's like, y'all realize where we are, right? It's just us in here. Everybody like, oh, shit. We throw the magazine down because no more guys in there. So it's like, okay.
Remember? I don't know if you remember, but there was rarely, but you would see hardcore magazines and cards floating around. You see them once in a while. You ever see any of those when you're young?
Well, the advertisement back then is nowhere near like it is now.
No, but you remember they'd be floating around. You ever seen them?
Yeah, people, they have magazines and laying around somewhere and you pick it up.
Hardcore, though. Hardcore's hard to find.
Very.
That's what I'm saying. Hardcore's, in those days, you didn't see hardcore around. It'd be very rare.
You would have to go into an adult store to see all that. And of course, I wasn't old enough.
Yeah.
But for some reason, though, when I got, I was 16. I feel that was enough to sneak in hardcore theaters.
Oh, so at 16 you got in there?
Uh-huh.
You're watching porno?
And I'm like,
So there we go. So that's 78, 79?
From Hustler to adult movies, and it was like game on after that.
Can you remember any of the girls? The stars?
Sure. What's her name? Lisa DeLue.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, the famous one, the Latin from New York, Vanessa Del Rio.
Vanessa Del Rio.
Oh my God, this is watch her suck dick with those big lips. I'm like, why is she with a black guy? I didn't give a shit. I just want to see her fuck, because she was so good at it.
She's hot.
She was hot, man, and watch Seika get blasted, by John Holmes and shit, man. I mean, it's like, I don't know if you met John Holmes.
He was dead before I got there.
Yeah. But I used to watch all his stuff because he had a good personality on camera.
Yeah. Let me ask you a question about John Holmes, because I didn't really see too many of his movies.
Mm-hmm.
Does he look like he had a dick the size of Mandingo, or no way?
Yeah, it was 14 inches. It was
same as Mandingo?
Yeah, it was big. Right. Yeah, he was packing, man, for a white boy.
So when he got his dick hard, it was real deal.
Yeah, and my thing is this: when you got something like that, man, it's hard for the blood to get there, bro. I mean, so it's easy when you 9 inches like me, 9.5. The blood is good. You can work with that. But when you 12 and 13, man, listen. The only way you possibly gonna keep it up like that, unless you're just a horny fucking guy, or you on some kind of pill, because it's hard for the blood to get there, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't know. You know what I mean?
Well, at least you're honest, huh?
I know I work side by side with Mandingo, you know what I mean?
Oh, dude. We did a gangbang together. First, it was Jasmine St. Clair. I don't know if you remember her.
Yeah, of course.
And it was one of the largest gangbangs. It was, what?
Oh, shit.
50 guys?
For John Bone?
Yeah. Yeah, for John T-Bone.
John T-Bone. He was great. I love that guy.
Yeah.
He's dead.
Yeah, I've heard. I don't know what happened. But
cool guy, though.
It was 50 guys. So we getting fluffed by girls ready to go into Jasmine. And I was getting fluffed. Then Mandingo walked over there. I'm like, dude, really? He said, y'all better get in there before me.
He said that?
Yeah, man, okay. I'm ready.
I mean, that's pretty much a joke, right?
Yeah, man, come on, man. It's just like, listen, some girls say I'm big. I'm like, sweetheart, if you think I'm big, then you might as well leave the business because there's some guys that are really to the floor, you know.
Well, here's the point I want to make, and I made it two interviews before, that people get on my podcast and comment, on the the reviews or whatever, review it. And I say, there's no such thing as a dick bigger than 9 inches. Or 8 inches or 9 inches.
Well,
that's not possible. Google said so.
Google says so? Oh, boy, talking about brainwashing. Here we go. Oh, boy.
Tell them.
The Matrix is alive and kicking. Anytime you believe some damn computer that spying on you every 3 minutes, basically, this is why I don't get an Apple phone. That's why I don't get an Apple phone.
Yeah.
Because everybody said, man, my phone just be cutting on by itself. Dude, go get you an Android, bro. I'm not saying they don't do it on Android, but what I'm saying is Apple is worse. That system.
Did you ever wonder why I had the apple, right? Like the Garden of Eden?
Yeah.
Right? So it's kind of
a bitten apple.
Right.
It's got a bite in it.
Right.
People gotta think, bro.
Yeah, so they're giving you a hint.
They're giving you a hint.
But
it's like, people just don't want to take it. They, we can go further off than
yeah,
that. But
we don't want to go there. But anyways, so those girls, right? Any other girls?
Yeah, man, that was
because there was wasn't the film
what's
beautiful?
That black girl, they had the big ass titties.
Ebony Eyes?
Oh my God. I said if I could titty fuck her.
Oh yeah.
And I seen it in a nightclub.
Really?
Yeah, in Hollywood. That's that day Prince came there. And Harry O used to go to that club.
The gangster?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
a lot of people don't know who he was, but
yeah, a lot of people, I do it. I used to party in the 80s.
Yeah,
in LA.
He helped fund the Death Row,
yes,
right?
Yeah. So it's like she was there, and I said, I used to watch all your shit. She said, how did I do? I'm like, lovely. And she done these big tits. So I said, you mind if we dance? She said, yeah, we could dance.
Was she pretty?
Yeah.
Nice skin. She looked like the nice skin.
She was kind of brown skin like me.
Brown skin, all right.
She wasn't as dark as she looked she's more lighter.
Oh, really?
In person.
Huh.
And we was dancing. I'm just looking at the fucking titties, man. I'm like, she's, and I said, why you quit? She said, I just got tired. I just got tired of doing it.
But you want to hear something ironic?
What?
Since you brought that up. My first scene was supposed to be with her.
What happened?
And she called up Jim, right? Said, I quit. That same day, she called up Jim on a Sunday, or the production manager,
wow,
Jim Talmadge, and said, I quit. And I was like, I didn't know who I was working with, but I worked with a girl who I really wasn't into, and it really would have been a treat to work with her, But anyways, that's ironic. That day she quit.
Yeah.
1989.
I think you had Jenny Pepper, which you know.
Yeah, I work with her. Yeah, she's cool.
And what's the other one that
we have a lot of those girls. I have them listed, but there's a lot of cool girls. But you loved Ebony Eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Loved her, man. And one white girl that was fiending over is Louise Ayres.
Oh, really?
Lois Ayres.
You liked her?
I like that short blonde buzz cut, man. It's like back then was the shit. And I'm saying because every girl back then had their own style. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even Tracy Lords. She had her own style. You had Tracy, you had what's her name?
Ginger?
No,
Amber?
The older lady with the big titties. Goddamn, she had red hair.
Red hair.
Yeah, man. He was brown, sandy. She has gigantic tits. Fuck.
Not the old school girl, Kitten. Not her.
No. Wait, I'm talking white girl. Way back in the.
No, Kitten Navidad was a white girl.
Golden 80s girl. She used to work with did she work with Peter North a couple times?
Yeah, I probably know who you're talking about. I can't really remember.
I have to look up. It was just so many of them, man.
So many.
So many, man. It's like
Taja Ray. Look, you remember her?
Oh yes.
She's something about her, right?
Man, it's like how old was she back then? Basically,
I don't know, man. But I heard that Christara Barrington was underage, but she was a badass bitch, right?
Asian.
Yeah. She was with those titties sticking straight out.
Oh my goodness, man.
Right.
Then you go even deeper, like Georgina Spelvin. That's like Bill Margot territory.
That's 70s.
Yeah, 70s. So like The Devil Miss Jones. I watch that movie whenever I can.
Oh yeah,
because it set the precedent.
yeah.
That movie set the precedent of everything nasty.
But you know that Gerard Damiano, he put that together. I'm pretty sure that's him.
Really?
And he was a special director. He invented Deep Throat, wrote the script.
Right.
And there's no such thing as Deep Throat until he came up with it
Oh, really?
in 1971 because he watched Linda Lovelace suck the dick down her throat before he made the script because they wanted everybody to see what she could do.
Mm-hmm.
And so he showed him, or she showed him, and he said, I'm writing the script, Deep Throat.
So they already made the movie.
No, they didn't make the movie. She just showed him. So the story goes.
She just went there and just sucked the dick.
Yeah. Or he maybe was on a loop set because, you know, Eric Edwards worked with Linda Lovelace like 10 times before that movie was made in the 68, 69.
Wow.
Yeah. But let's go back to Lois Ayres.
Mm-hmm.
Because I worked with Lois maybe 5 to 10 times.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like one of those cool chicks
Yep.
that we would talk a lot of shit, you know what I mean? We'd be on the set just talking a lot. We got along really, really well. And she was just cool. I remember she said, I just got back from Bora Bora. Nobody's going to Bora Bora in 1990.
No.
1991, you know
No,
what I mean?
no.
But Lois was super fucking cool, and she was a good fuck. She was great.
You know where I met her at?
Where?
A strip club in Chicago.
Oh, yeah?
All the girls used to go there. I forgot the name of it. No, it wasn't a Pussycat. It was a famous strip club where all the porn stars went in Chicago. That's why I met her. Because they had in the paper who was coming. And I always checked
What year was this?
this was in the 90s?
90s? All right.
Yeah, early 90s.
All right.
I had just came back from LA. And she used to dance in the circuit there, and I told her how much I loved her shit, and she gave me a lap dance. I'm like, oh yeah, this is.
She's cool,
yeah,
right?
Because it's like I used to watch this girl bone every guy, and she took it in the face. She's the first girl that took a pop shot in the face like that.
Yeah.
That's when.
Well, there was like Samantha Strong. She was down too.
Yeah. Yeah. Not too many girls back then.
Gina Fine was super down.
Yeah. Yeah. What's that girl Ron Jeremy fucked in when he did his countdown and shit? I forgot. It was back in the day.
I don't know, man.
This guy. She was just sitting there waiting, and he, Ron Jeremy do his normal countdown from 10, 9, 8.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
And then he just wasted all over her face, man. And she was like, ha, ha, ha. I'm like, and we talking about the 80s, man. That was hardcore. In the 80s, that was hardcore.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
And now
I mean, they still did DPs and stuff, but just not so much.
it wasn't 5 minutes of DP, and then that was it.
I mean, we did a triple anal in 1989 with I think Chessie Moore. So this stuff was still going on. You just don't see it as much.
Anal?
I think a triple anal, yeah.
That was considered shock value.
I think, you know what I mean? It was just something ridiculous, you know what I mean? But maybe it was triple pussy. Whatever it was just nothing I want to be part of. But anyways,
I don't know about triple.
yeah, right? I don't like that.
That's rubbing jingle bells, man. It's like,
I did a couple and I said, that's good for me. I'm done.
It's like the thing is, look, man, I'm not a homophobic, but the thing is, I just wasn't that guy that was into double vag. No, man, call somebody else. I'm good.
Listen, when you take two dicks and the girl tries to rub them against them,
no,
I'm like,
it's
don't
like,
put my double blowjob. I'm like, no.
Don't do what the fuck.
So yeah, so
just suck each other. And, you lucky I'm doing this shit. So don't piss me off now. Come on, just.
Right, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, so it's like, if somebody else want to do it, that's on them.
But
I just wasn't comfortable.
But when you're younger, let me explain. In the days when I got in the business, it's way more mysterious and way harder to get in the business. So you just best to do the job. Thank you.
Yeah.
You shut the fuck up.
Exactly.
Yeah?
Exactly.
That's how I looked at it.
Because the thing is, thank God for Sharon Mitchell when I walked in that hustler store that I met her in. Because actually, Luke Wilder. You remember Luke Wilder? Right?
Yeah, so tell us about how
Raymond.
exactly you got in the business.
That's how I got in. I was strolling on Sunset Boulevard looking for a party to go to, a club to go to. And I seen the lights on the hustler store flashing. Oh, premiere. I'm like, what kind of premiere? At the hustler store? What, movie premiere? So I walked in there, right? And there was all these girls signing.
This is the Hustler store on Sunset?
Sunset.
All right.
It's still there, right?
Yeah, I think so.
And
I mean, it was pretty new then.
right. And that was the first day I met D Rob. You remember Rob, right?
Yeah, of course. Rob who stabbed somebody to death.
Yeah, that's another whole conversation. But that's the first time I met Dee, and she was signing, and then in comes Sharon Mitchell. And I said, oh, shit, I should jack off to her. So I had to tell her.
Let's face it, Sharon Mitchell in those movies in the 80s, her body was just like naturally symmetrical and strong.
Exactly.
And beautiful, right?
Exactly.
And you look at her, you couldn't miss her.
She was New York all over the place.
Right?
I mean, she walked out, she's from New York. You could just tell.
But she just looked, when you saw her in the scene, you recognized her immediately.
Those big lips.
Yeah, the haircut.
Those big
right?
lips. Yeah. I
mean,
and
she had a hard-ass body.
Yeah. She was in shape.
Right. That's what I mean, a hard body. Yeah. And you just wanted to fuck her, right?
Man, it was just such a turn. Because I like girls with big lips.
Yeah, so do I.
So it's like, I'm looking at her lips and like, I'd give anything she could just give me a blowjob. Yeah. I don't even want no pussy. Just suck my dick. You know what I'm saying? So I met her and we talked. I said, you know, I used to check out to you. She said, really? Huh. And then Raymond walked up as we in the middle of that conversation. And Raymond Riley, you know, Raymond I just mentioned his name.
Okay, I got you. Luke Wilder.
Luke Wilder. He said, how you doing, man? I said, I'm fine. He said, you talking to my friend? I'm like, yeah. I said, well, you know, I'm just watching for all these years. He said, well, I've shot this girl. She's my best friend, one of my best friends. He said, come to think of it, I have this line called Dirty Dancers. Okay, I'm not a dancer, so what's that got to do with me? You know, he said, no, it's why I introduce new people to porn, you know. But he says, because I'm looking like, she ain't new. And he said, no, but in this instance, you're new. She's the veteran. And I guess Sharon need the money. She's like, she's kicking me like, say yes, you do it.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's like, I didn't know what to do because that just, it just cold slapped me right in the face.
Let me say, I don't want to interrupt at all, but I want to say, when mother porn, you know, grabs you and picks you, then you say, God, thank you.
I mean, it's like, dude, I was shocked when I left that store because he said, look, I don't pay new guys that much. I pay them like, you know, $300. And to me,
that sounds good to me.
My paycheck was good. It was like that for $300 a week. You know, so it's like, hell yeah. And Sharon said, yes, I think she needed dough. I don't know, but the fact is, I'm glad she did it.
This is 99.
This is 1999.
Really? Because she was given AIM by Bill Marigold in around 97, 98. So she's starting to run it, but who knows? Yeah.
Right. And I guess at the time, she saw something in me that, sure, I'll work with this guy. You know what I'm saying? And I thanked her every time I seen her. I said, thanks, Sharon, for getting me in the business, because she got me in the business, basically. Because before that, I had went up to Jim South's office, and I forgot, some dude was there, and we ain't accepting guys right now.
Really?
Can you believe that?
How'd you get that information?
I went in the office.
No, but how did you get that information?
What do you mean?
It was easy to grab by that time. Jim South's information, World Modeling, which is right there in Van Nuys.
Right there.
Right. You see?
Yeah.
You see that? Van Nuys Boulevard.
Exactly.
Point to it right there, Van Nuys Boulevard.
Somebody told me.
Point. Van Nuys. You see it says
right
there. So you near the so a little bit, you know,
it was
south of that, and that is
south of it.
Right there,
right about here.
Right there. That's Jim South, World Modeling, who owned porno for
a long
30 years.
For a long time, man. And it hurt me when I found out he passed away. I'm like, man,
he was the best, right?
It's like, so well, how's Junior doing? You know, because you know, Junior used to take most of the bookings for Jim. I think as he got older, Junior used to take over. But make a long story short. He told me that we didn't even look for any guys right now. So I just left and went to a club the next week, and that happens. You know, so then when I came back.
So you did the scene.
I did the scene.
You did the scene. How long after you did the scene? Was there a build-up like, shit, I'm going to fuck Sharon Mitchell? Am I paranoid?
I was nervous as fuck.
Nervous as fuck,
I was
right?
nervous as fuck. I said, damn, my family going to see this shit. You know, I'm from a kid from Southside Chicago, man. I'm not used to people over me while I'm fucking, you know what I'm saying?
But you're nervous to do the scene too, right?
She knew it. She knew it.
You sweating bullets?
She knew it. She came in there and sat on my lap. She said it's gonna be fine. And I said, "Now, see, that's a professional." She saw it all over my face, which most of these girls nowadays don't understand. If once you do a scene with a new guy, he's gonna be nervous. He might not say anything, but you need to go over there, sit on his lap, maybe give him a little kiss or something like that, and tell him, "Hey, we're gonna rock this." You see what I'm saying? Just give him something.
The fact that she was a girl that you looked up to or a girl that you jacked off to so much actually probably psychologically hurt you a little bit and helped because you're like, fuck, I am going to fuck this girl who's somebody for 20 years, right? Yeah. She's somebody, and now, can I do it?
Man, I was like, I'm doing this.
Yeah.
I'm doing this. And it's like, Luke was like, hey, man, just take your time. He wasn't like some of these asshole directors. He told me, he said, I shoot new people. I can't be like that. I have to give them space. I have to let them, make it their own on their own. There's some directors. Come on, get out. What you doing? You know what I'm talking about, man.
Well, let me give you a quick example. Alex DeRenzi.
Oh man.
Do you ever work for him?
No, but I heard of him.
So he he loved me. He said he wouldn't work without me being there, right? But he would give the guys a chance. But as soon as they didn't do the job too good, I heard him say, "Get that limp noodle hard, or get the fuck out of here." He was a cool guy from the '60s, right? Director. But so there you go. What does that do to your head? Get that limp noodle hard, man, or get the fuck out of here.
Most 85% of the guys would go like, "Boop, I'm gone. Well, you can't come back from that. You can't. Somebody undress you like that.
You're done.
I remember. You remember the golden days of Anabolic? Mm-hmm. They were like that.
Were they?
Hell yeah.
You got to be kidding me.
Dudes,
you got to be kidding me. You want to know why?
Yeah, why?
Because the owner was one of the worst
performers
ever. Yeah. So for him to say that, is crazy.
And I think maybe it's the people that he hired.
Oh, so he wasn't directing. You're saying the other people.
Other people.
All right.
Like Tony T's ass. He was directing. It's like, we know. We don't have to go into that shit. We already know. Because I'm still here and he's somewhere. I don't know what the fuck. Who cares?
I mean, whatever. All
right. I look at most of these guys that were there before me, man, and they didn't stay long, but I'm still here at TT. This is my 25th year, bro.
Yeah, man, that's a long time.
And these fucking guys are long gone.
Peter North has a saying. He says, porno is like when you get on a bus. When are you getting off? What stop is yours? What bus stop are you getting off? What year? You know what I mean? Are you getting off? Because you got to recognize that you're lucky to get on that bus.
Yep. That door to open and you take your first step in there, and my bus is still going.
Yeah.
It's still going.
That's cool.
And it ain't told me next stop is, you know what I'm saying? Bus, they tell you next stop is,
right.
It ain't said anything yet. So, but you know what? At this point, I'm going when I'm ready.
Yeah.
I will never be forced out.
I've
been here too long.
Yeah, you've earned it. You already got seniority.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
So let's go back to Sharon. So what happened? The scenes, she got you comfortable. You had to wear a condom or no condom?
No condom.
No condom. How was the pussy?
Very good.
Yeah.
I was trying to. It was so good. I had to pull out for a second. She looked at me like she said,
"Oh yeah."
You know what I'm saying? Because she know, okay, he's new, and he probably had pussy in a while. So.
Oh shit.
She had that look, but Sharon was such a professional. Even during the scene, she knew the positions that she could actually just dog me out.
Oh really?
But she didn't. She could have easily got on me and rolled the shit out of me, and that would have been it. But she understood that. So we stayed in a position where I was dominant, where I was in control. Because she could have easily took that over.
She was great.
Yeah, come on, man.
I worked with her a couple times. She was great.
That's like, I haven't seen her in so long, man. I think.
How was the blowjob, though? Because remember you said you were dreaming about it?
Phenomenal. I didn't want her to stop. Phenomenal. It's like when he said, okay, time to come. I think I was missionary with her. And he says, Tanya, where you want to come? I'm like, you see those lips?
Yeah.
But what happened was, if I remember correctly, man, that's 25 years ago. Do I remember where I came? I think I was missionary. Pussy was so good. He said, if you got to come, just come. So I think I just came on her fucking stomach. You know, I didn't even get a chance to get to her fucking lips.
Oh, yeah.
Because the pussy was so good. You know, any man can vouch that shit, man. The pussy's so good, you ain't think about.
But you know, I want to say that it's also for her, it's a little psychological. She had some special heat where you, like she's hot, right? Like you get near, so she already looks hot, feels hot, so the pussy's going to feel better because she just has this special energy.
And she's a great actress.
Yeah.
Phenomenal actress, man. I used to watch her stuff and it was heavy scripted. I mean, I remember she wasn't in there. The Dark Brothers didn't come along to the late 80s, correct?
Yeah, right.
You know,
Probably mid to late 80s.
Yeah. And that's why I watch
New Wave Hookers.
Lois Ayres.
New Wave Hookers.
Exactly. That's when I fell in love with her.
She is cool, yeah.
And
I was in New Wave Hookers.
You were?
Part 2.
Oh, part 2.
Still was the 80s.
Yes. Man, and Jack Baker, remember him? He was in the first New Wave Hookers.
I met him one time
passed away.
at the Hall of Fame. At the Bill Margold's, stamping your hands in the concrete.
Yeah. He was because
pimp. He played a pimp or something, right?
Yeah. And it's like he was funny as hell, man. He was funny in that, man. I'm like, those were the good old days of porn, man. How come we just can't go back to that? Man?
They're beautiful, right?
You know what I'm saying? I mean, today just fucking sucks, man. I mean,
really?
We get all these content creators coming just fucking shit up. You know, for the people who wants to make it more of an art. You know, now it's just about money.
Yeah. Yeah, people are... I can see, because I can see watching sometimes my Twitter feed from Evasive Angles.
Right.
I just say, fuck. Like, it doesn't have any magic when you're looking at it. Like, the girls are just, here's my pussy. Would you lick it? But
no.
We want to, enjoy your beauty. We don't want to see the guts real quick. We want to see your beauty. But anyways, so you got lucky. Would you say that mother porn grabbed you?
No doubt about it.
Gave you some luck?
I didn't come there for that. I came there just to see what was going on and walked out with a porn job.
That's a fucking dream.
You know, and everybody said, damn, I've been everybody try to, I tell guys that the quickest way into this business is bring a girl with you.
Yep.
Ain't nobody going to really give you a chance unless you like 14 inches. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
I mean,
yeah. I mean, pretty much. It's pretty hard, especially even back in earlier times. It's really, and there was a small community, so super hard to make it in. And if you make a mistake,
you're
boom,
done.
You're done.
Out the door. And I should tell my story all the time, dude. I came in where there was no condoms. I mean, no Viagra and no
shooting.
No,
we're going to talk about that.
You know what I'm saying?
Because, I'm not going to since you're an old school performer, we can appreciate the truth.
Oh, man.
You want to talk about it right now? It's like a street fight. Let's do it. All right? So tell me what goes on, because you're shooting these guys, and what is your feeling upon shooting their dicks up or pumps? I even heard pumps.
I call it, even Mr. Marcus called it back in the day. He had a word for it. It's called cheating. And somebody had asked him, you think that's cheating? He said, hell yeah, that's cheating. We doing this, our mind is basically, you need this to put off a good scene. Period.
You need all of it.
You need vision, you need the mental, you need to be horny, all of that.
You got to be spiritual. You got to be ready.
A lot of that, bro.
Your physical shape, you got to be in shape.
And I see a lot of guys these days don't know how to do scenes.
No.
They come out the gate fucking like a horse, just, like Greyhound, guys when they said, "Choosh, you're off." And next 5 minutes, they huffing and puffing.
Really?
Dude, slow the fuck down.
Well, let's face the facts. Had they not done something to their dick, would they be able to keep their dick hard if they were huffing and puffing? Impossible, right?
Impossible. I mean, you see guys, they get confident now. They take off their clothes, dick standing like this. I'm like, oh, shit. It's like, for the viewer, even back then, I want to see a girl get a guy hard. That's what I want to see. Then she can suck dick. Because when I used to watch...
everybody.
Ebony Eyes, when I used to watch Ebony Eyes suck a dick, and it would be straight down, she was... And then you know that fucking shit. I'm like, that's what I'm talking about.
This is what the people don't know. I mean, a lot of people don't know. Let's explain it to them. In the old pornos, right? The dicks never came out hard. They had to suck them up.
Yeah.
On average.
Yeah. That's why I liked it.
Yeah. But I did come up with a terminology, right? I'm gonna give everybody. I came up with this terminology, and then I told Jake about it. Jake Steed, right? We're pretty good friends.
Yep.
And so I was always trying to do it, and then he was trying to do it. Something called, because you said earlier, we called it gating.
Yeah.
I came up with that terminology because it was hard for people to do it, but I was really good at it. So I would get my mind going, pull the pants down, I'll be ready.
Yeah.
Right? Without any help, that's hard.
Yeah, without any help. It's like, I didn't need no help with Sharon Mitchell.
No,
And I was fucking nervous as fuck. But my dick still got hard.
Yeah, you came out hard?
Exactly.
Well, there you go.
You know, so because I was with a girl that I dreamed about.
So you did good.
That's what Raymond Riley said. He said, dude, you're going to be around a long time.
Well, that's great.
And it's like, we seen each other, I think, the night I was inducted into the Hall of Fame. We embraced. He said, man, I always knew you would stick around, but I didn't know you would ever be in the Hall of Fame. We hugged each other.
Oh, yeah.
And
he helped get you here.
Yeah, he's the main reason why I did the shit. You know, if it weren't for him, if it weren't for Luke Wilder, I probably would have been doing, maybe driving a fucking truck. You know?
And right about now, your ass have hemorrhoids.
Exactly.
You'd be fucking like, fuck.
Having 17 kids and shit, screaming kids to go, man. So life can take a dramatic turn, or it can stay its course.
Well, it's crazy. You gotta be really careful. Careful, it's a fucking windy road, right? So let's ask you this. Which star, I know it might be hard for you to remember, but which star gave the best head?
Man, come on, bro. I mean,
yeah, but one or two must stand out. You know what I mean? You don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, but one or two must stand out. Monet Divine, Janet Jackman.
See, that's tough, bro, because I was with them all. Carmen Hayes. We could go down a fucking list, man.
Yeah, not one doesn't stand out?
Yeah, jeez Louise. It's like...
One or two. Give me
Carmen
two.
had these big-ass titties, and she says, oh, dude, come on. You put me on the spot here with that shit.
Yeah,
bro.
give me two. Give me
it's
two.
Like,
me too.
Let's take a... Okay. Lord, I hope they don't come back and fucking... Monet is one of them. Like, she just is.
I mean, the pussy on Monet and her whole
head. I mean, she made love to a dick when she was sucking it. I mean, my God. I mean, and I would have to say, man, Carmen Hayes, man.
Huh?
Yeah, man. Because listen, when a girl put her big titties,
you like titties?
Oh my God, damn, man! It's like, listen. Carmen knew when she was giving head. She said, "You get her come, ain't you? You know, because my dick get harder and harder. When a girl's blowing me good, it's like, okay, we better stop fucking. Or this scene's gonna be over."
People liked her, didn't they?
Oh man, it's like, listen, man. I liked all my old school girls, man. Sky Black, you know, Isla Fox, you know.
I did her first scene.
Really?
She didn't like it. I let you know. Maybe she was just getting, you know, whatever.
She didn't like it?
This is about you, but let's go.
Well, it's like I work with her and her mom.
I loved her mom.
I
loved her mom was bomb, right?
She was good, man.
She had some good pussy, that mom, right? Something about her, right?
That's why I shot her. I shot her with Mercedes Ashley.
But I fucked her in like 91, the mother.
Oh, you had it.
And she was just like, something about her was like a Sharon Mitchell thing.
Yeah.
You know, like, you don't remember her stage name? Let everybody know. She wasn't no beauty queen, but she was just sexy.
Well, I was shooting Latin Mamas, and I needed I was shooting a 3-way.
And she's Puerto Rican.
And I needed another one, somebody to go with Mercedes. Mercedes had the big old tits and shit like that. And
I can't remember.
You know, Mercedes Ashley. You know, but I needed somebody else that was a little different, more, a little older, so I make the scene work with. I didn't want the girls to be the same age, and I don't think that one won an award. I think the one with Kiera Mir on the cover got the award for Latin Mama. I think Latin Mama's 3. I think that's what it was.
What year was that?
That had to be 2011.
Okay.
Had to be 2011. You know, because I didn't start that Latin series till about 2010. I think the first one. Because I was so into white mamas and black mamas. Both of those were big sellers for me.
But so you're saying you put the mother, you fucked the mother way up in the 10s or zeros or 12s?
I did scenes, countless scenes. I did.
No, with that mother.
Yeah.
Isla Fox's mom.
Right. I worked with Ice first.
Right, but what year did you use Isla Fox's mom?
It's about 2013, bro.
Fuck, really?
Yeah.
Well, she must have got older, huh?
Yeah. It's like, so.
Obviously, she got older, but I'm saying,
that's why it was called Latin Mamas.
Yeah, all right, got.
You know, so if she was younger, she couldn't be in it.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like.
No, but she was older back then when I fucked her.
Oh. Well,
you know what I mean? Anyways,
you know.
she was hot, that's all.
Her name was Angela D'Angelo.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was her stage name. Angela D'Angelo.
I just know I was happy to fuck her. So some of those girls, so Isla Fox gave good head too?
Yes. That's why I told you it's tough. Jada Fire? Come on, man. Yeah, that's what I said. You said pick 2, but it's like all of them are like 1A.
Did you fuck Janet Jackme?
Yes. Twice.
She had great skills.
Oh, boy.
Monique?
Oh, yes.
Come on. Monique is a firecracker.
Man, listen, Monique said, dude, what the fuck? You fucking tearing my asshole up. I'm like, you know how many times I fantasized about fucking your ass?
That's
why I kept booking her.
Yeah.
It's like, because I used to watch her just go crazy on guys and guys be like scared and shit. I'm like, I want that challenge. Yeah. You know how you're an aggressive girl? Yeah. And for you, you're like, okay, I want that challenge. I want to shoot her.
We had good scenes together, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like, it's the docile girls that sometimes,
I like them all.
I need a fiery girl that's come on.
Yeah.
That's what gets me going.
Really?
Yeah. If she's just there taking it, I feel like I feel like it's one-sided. I don't like that.
Yeah.
I like it to feel like it's, we bonding.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You got like some,
You just laying there waiting to get paid.
Some mutual love.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, have you ever fallen in love on a set? You know what I mean? Because
I don't know.
Don't lie, motherfucker.
No. I don't know if you call it falling in love.
But you feel like you're in love.
But
for that moment.
For that moment. I think I did a scene with Holly Halston, her only interracial scene. I was like, yeah.
Yeah?
Because I used to see her on Brazzers all the time.
I don't know.
She was a blonde, big fucking tits, and never did a black guy. On camera, that is.
All right.
And I don't know what she's doing in her private life. I'd be lying to say what she's done. I don't know what she's done. But I know on camera, there was nothing out there that she did a scene with a black guy but me. You know, so I fell
in love?
Yeah. It's like.
But what about some of the other girls? You didn't fall in love with some other girls? I mean, did you fuck Midori?
Yeah.
That pussy. Who had the best pussy?
Man, now that's hard.
No, but there's some crazy pussies.
I gotta, because there were some new girls that pussy were fly. I'm brand new girls.
Yeah.
Pussy is fly. So
yeah.
That's hard to.
Well, you're more excited too sometimes with the brand new girls sometimes.
Well, yes and no, because Aurora Snow has some good pussy. You know what I'm saying? So, but we talking about a brand new girl that ain't had no porn dick. So it feels different. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sometimes. I mean, some girls have been around, you know what I mean? But some genetics are just genetics, you know what I mean? Like Mandingo's got a 14-inch dick. Mm-hmm. Some girls got a fucking 15-inch pussy. And then some girls got a 0-inch pussy with walls all the way. And it's hot, wet, and steamy. So you know what I mean?
I mean, the thing is, I could debate this. You can get any guy in here. You can get Prince, Lex, Mandingo. We can all come here and say who was, you know what I'm saying?
One thing we got to throw on there. This is also, just for the people to understand, it's also the chemistry. The chemistry can make the pussy feel way better.
Ain't no doubt about it, man. Ain't no doubt about it. I mean, listen, doing the scene, like we said earlier, it's mind, spirit, it's all that, you know. And as I got older, I mean, older in the business, not older in life. When I got older in the business, I understood what I liked. and what I didn't like. And what I didn't like, I put that in the back burner in my brain, just for the sake of the scene. I don't know why people, if you don't know what I'm talking about, this is people who don't. When I say put in the back burner in your brain, don't think about the negative when you're doing the scene. Don't. Think about all the positive shit on that girl.
Yeah.
That'll get you through that scene.
Right. Because it's not all gravy.
Exactly. It's not all peaches and cream. So you got to think of something on that girl that turns you on. I don't give a fuck if it's her legs, her feet, her face, her tits, her ass. Think of something and zero in on that.
Right.
Once you do that, you're home free.
That's right.
Because one little negative thing, oh shit, dick going this way.
Well, how about some in the audience? There's LT. Fuck you, LT.
Exactly.
On the big sets in the old days.
Yeah, you know, hey, motherfucker, you ain't fucking her good. What? I mean, there's some guys. That's why I don't like people on my set. You know, these guys. Most of these guys today are kind of soft, bro. He's watching me. He's like, I'm not comfortable. He got to go in another room. Man, we didn't give a shit. We had like 8, 9 people on our fucking sets, bro. I mean, you still bang away.
Well, there's some haters out there. I'd tell the people on the big sets, get rid of the motherfucker. But you had to do what you had to do.
Yeah. If you're a hater and you just there to heckle motherfuckers, then you got to go.
Yeah, you got to go. You know what I'm saying? Throw shade. But what is your best scene? Can you remember? Can you pick out one?
Damn.
One of them was with our company, Evasive Angles, Orgy World number 7. Mm-hmm. Orgy World Next Level number 7. Mm-hmm. And by the way, this show is brought to you by Evasive Angles. EvasiveAngles.com.
The blue one too, if you ain't seen.
Your blood or your crip?
Yeah, I remember.
We're cripping, whatever, man.
Oh my goodness gracious, man! This guy's raising the bar. I remember that Orgy World 7. I had that girl in the middle of the floor in front of everybody. Remember that?
No, which
that black
one?
Girl.
I remember one girl, the Indian girl. What about that Indian girl that was brown as fuck? That had a beautiful looking pussy. A real India girl. She was sexy.
I was with her?
No, I mean, everybody fucked everybody. I mean, girls, you fucked the girls. You know what I mean?
I remember the one where Jacob was shooting camera, and everybody was passing up the girl. It was
it's not Orgy World number 7 because I was on that set shooting too.
No, you were there.
Yeah,
you were there.
Orgy World number 7. I was there.
Even when I'm talking about, you were there, because everybody was passing up. I did anal with her in front of.
Well, who is she?
I don't know, man. It's a big booty, dark skinned chick.
Oh yeah.
And everybody I think was afraid of her. I said, I'll take her. And so.
Not Tequila.
I don't know, because. Remember,
Tequila was beautiful.
What's that girl name that had the Africa tattoo on her ass?
Michelle Tucker.
That's the orgy she was in.
Oh, that was like a brown and round.
Brown and round, yeah. Uh-huh. That one, everybody was dodging this girl for some reason. Man, I fucked her in the ass, and then the other girl, what was the pop shot? I tore her up.
But sometimes the guys just hone in on one girl they like, right?
Fuck that, man.
I want them all.
I want them all. I want a taste of. You know, we got a thing in Chicago. We have it every July. It's called Taste of Chicago.
Oh yeah.
So when I'm in an orgy, I want a taste of everything.
Yeah.
I don't want to just listen. That's the case of put a boy girl with her. I want everybody there, so I can say I hit everything in there.
That's why I came up with the motherfucking series, right?
Exactly. You know, you got girls. Didn't even want to leave, but she'll talk. I'm like, dude, you got 5 other fucking chicks. Listen, her pussy ain't gonna be better than no one else's. Well, that could be debatable.
Oh, come on, man. What the fuck?
That could be debatable. Now, was she fine as fuck? Yeah. But there was also, what was her name? I think that was probably one of the finest bitches you had in Brown and Round. Because that day I was
We had every beautiful girl in Brown and Round pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. And I enjoyed those along with the Asian orgy reel. You know, the one I was in.
Oriental Orgy World, which is almost impossible to make.
Not now. You can't do that now.
No, you can't. You can't even do Brown and Round now. I mean, it's hard.
It's hard.
Brown and Round was hard to begin with. Anyways, Mark was talking about the other day when I interviewed him. He goes, "You give me the hard jobs. Oriental Orgy World was the hard motherfucking job."
It was.
I would help pick the girls out. Say, stack this girl, and let's get it. I would wait. Anyways, yeah, it was hard.
It was very. See, now Orgy World 7 was anything, right?
Yeah.
All flavors.
Yeah, all flavors.
And
Baskin Robbins.
That was the best though, man. That's when that fight happened back there. You know.
No, that was the different one
Yeah.
with Max and Mark.
Yeah, that was.
You were there?
That was. Yeah, I was there. It was fucking legendary. It was like.
What happened? I mean, can you quick, really a 30-second rundown?
From what I understood, what's her name? What girl was there? I think he liked her or something like that, and he wanted to be with her. And
who? Max?
Yeah, and this is
the Spanish girl.
Yeah,
the Puerto Rican girl. Puerto Rican girl.
What's her name? Shit, she had long black.
She had some bomb pussy.
Booty.
Yeah.
I think I don't know if they were dating with her.
They were fucking around.
Yeah, but shit, we didn't know that. You see what I'm saying? I mean.
Yeah, you were on a porno set, professional.
Exactly. You know, so next thing I know, him and Mark is fucking scuffling. We turn it around. We go, what the fuck's going on, man? And it was just chaos, man. And we like, okay, this scene's over. We ain't gonna make no money. And I was pissed. I said, because I needed that check that day, man.
There's some pretty girls there, though.
No, man. Not only that, but you know, it was a good setup because we played volleyball.
Oh, really?
You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
It was a good setup, man. We played volleyball before the shit. I'm thinking, oh, this is Brian Pumper was there. You know, we said this guy was Billy Banks there. I think Billy was there. Yeah, it was. Yeah, because you didn't have too many guys there. I don't think you had what, 5 guys, 6 guys,
probably 5 to 6.
Yeah, you didn't have that many guys there. So,
5 to 6, 7 to 8, 7 to 8 to 9 girls sometimes.
Right, because you always wanted 2 extra girls.
Yeah, we had 2 scenes. That was a fucking expense. Every movie had 2 scenes. Every orgy movie had 2 scenes. You know how that's expensive?
Yeah, you can't do that now.
Well, you couldn't do it then, barely.
Yeah,
but
like
you know,
it worked. You know.
Anyway, so what scene is the best that you've done? Not you don't have to say mine, but that was a good one. Orgy World number 7, right?
Yeah.
But is that the best one you did, or is there more? I mean, other companies?
Let me think. Let me go back now, because
you guys won an award. You won an award with that scene, Orgy World number 7.
And I also won an award for Porn Star Black Models 3 and 5.
Which one?
Porn Star Black Models 3 and 5.
Okay.
I won awards for those.
Were they good scenes?
Yeah, it's just like one of them was anal. So every scene I'm involved in, they win awards anal. You know. Okay, let me think right quick. I did a scene for Pat Mine. It was with Kelly Wells. I ripped her. I think that was
really
up because she was game. Kelly, you remember Kelly Wells?
I know she worked for me a lot of times. She was a white girl kind of tall, right?
Anything. And I'm just drilling her asshole like no tomorrow. And Pat's like, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that's good. He'll tell you, man. It's like
So that's your best one?
That's one of
them.
The best.
I know it's hard to really.
It's hard, man. I think me and Jada in it was Up That Black Ass 2. Yeah, I think it's Up That Black Ass 2. Me and Marie Love and Up That Black Ass 1.
Marie Love, and when she first, let me tell you another story. Of Marie Love. Jake had found her somehow first, right?
Really?
Yep. And we, shared her. We put the big money in to get her, right? So she was in my Black Street 38, and this is his Freaks, Hoes, and Flows. This is
That was a good series, by the way, Freak, Hoes, and Flows.
That was great, right? 2000, right? In the summer of 2000. She didn't come back for 2 or 3 more years, around 2004. But she was so fucking beautiful, so incredible. You couldn't even, imagine. Remember, she came back, she's still beautiful, but 3 years before that, she's even more beautiful. I thought Marie Love was really outstanding.
I liked it when she picked up the extra weight. I'm like,
yeah?
That's like Missy Stone now. Missy Stone and picked up that woman weight, and that ass is nice and brown now. I'm like, that's what I'm talking about. Look, I ain't got nothing against petite girl. Petite I do. That's not true at all. I think you can use some fantastic scenes with petite girls, because me and Asa Akira, that scene's in my top 5.
Yeah. Okay.
That anal scene, her first iteration anal.
I hear stories she was hot.
Man, my goodness, man. It's got nothing to do with her race. She was Asian. We already knew that. But she put it down.
Yeah.
Asa Akira came to work.
My boy Nacho said she was great.
Yeah, she came to work. Skin Diamond came to work.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? You talking about girls, a little gothic black girl, getting to the business. I said, I want that.
Yeah.
It's just different.
I want it all. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I want that. I want that challenge of knocking that black lipstick off and just drill it. Man, listen, I love Skin Diamond, man, and she knows that. You know,
is she one of the best ever?
I put it this way: her, Naomi Banks, Jada Fire, and I know I'm gonna get some rafts, but I'm gonna say this: they all were great.
Monet Divine. So those girls are better than Monet Divine?
No.
Okay.
You asked me what my greatest scenes.
All right.
You know, you asked me.
I'm not trying to get you caught up. Don't worry.
Yeah, I knew what you're doing, bro. It's like, no, I gotta catch you.
All right.
It's like, dude, I've had the best. TT, listen, man. I've had the best time back then than I am right now. And then the reason why I say that, because the girls back then, they wasn't doing it for money. They were freaky. They just want to fuck. Now, did they want to get paid? Sure. But I had a few girls leave my set without forgot to ask for the fucking paycheck. I'm like, hey, you forgot your money. Oh. Now these bitches looking at their check before the fucking pop shop. You know, and it's like, okay, this is where we are now. I mean, back then, man, well.
This is the 2000s pretty much?
I think once 2016 came. So
the 2000s are the zeros. The teens, 2000 teens, and then the 2020s.
Right.
So the 2000s pretty much?
2000s pretty was great. Fantastic.
They're horny. They want to have fun.
They want to have fun. Girls just want to have fun. I remember I did a scene with Ava Devine, and she couldn't stop fucking. She fucked everybody there. The lighting guy, the grip guy, everybody was there. She said, pull your pants down, you're fucking. Well, don't marry. I don't give a fuck about that ring. Take it off, come get in this asshole.
Really?
Oh, Ava Devine was a beast.
I got to get her on
Oh,
here.
she was. But, you know, she was such a beast. Patrick Collins called me. And Patrick don't call me unless it's, I was like, oh, shit, what I do? He said, I heard you shooting Ava Devine. I'm like, yeah? He said, don't let her come to the office. I'm like, why? He said, no, she can't come to the office. Just do her makeup at the location.
Why?
She's going to come in and suck everybody's dick in that office.
Really? She's great.
Patrick wasn't having that.
Wow.
You know, he wanted to keep a place of business, just like you do. You don't want a girl coming in and sucking off everybody in the fucking office, man. People coming in.
That's no
what the
good.
fuck's TT doing in here, man? Let's shut this shit down. You know what I'm saying? So he wanted to keep it professional, and I you know.
Oh, there's one girl a lot of people talk about. Since you're talking about Asian girls, real quick, because I got a lot more questions. Lucy Tai.
I worked with her one time.
Oh, so you don't? She doesn't strike you? She was very pretty.
It was a 2-on-1, and my dick was sensitive that day, and I was.
Yeah. Charmaine Starr.
I didn't get to her. I didn't get to her.
All right. What actress? Here you go. Now you're on the spot. What actress was the worst, and what does she do wrong?
Well, you wouldn't know because she wasn't a big star. It was a girl in Houston.
What happened?
Huh?
What happened?
What did happen?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'll put it this way. What's that TV show?
Which one?
Twilight Zone.
Oh yeah. Oh shit.
I'm like, oh man, but I can't do this, bro. I can't do it. I put my clothes on.
So how about any girls that we know, people know?
It wasn't really bad scenes that I got up and just bolted. It was just, I don't think the chemistry was there. I think, we were talking about before, the chemistry, for me, it's got to be some kind of bond. Look, y'all about to have sex. So y'all can't be, it can't be like a trick type of thing. Have you ever did a scene and you feel like you were a trick?
Please, man, you don't even know. I mean, I'm not even gonna go. It's not about me because I could go on for days, right? But like I was saying earlier, do you ever fall in love? Because sometimes you got to be at a certain level of falling in love to do a nice scene. You got to be in the moment and hot and horny for each other to make a beautiful scene. So that's why I made that statement earlier. But which girl are you talking about that you didn't have good chemistry with? 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't always have good chemistry with every girl. That's not possible.
It's not. You would like to, but it's just not real. Yeah. It's just, that's when experience and know-how come into place. And some of these young guys right now that's in the business, they don't know how to separate the two. They think, well, I need some me time. Man, fuck you.
Me time. What's
I'm
that?
looking at my fucking clock. I'm money time.
Well, what girl? What girl?
Man,
You can't remember? What girl do you not have good chemistry with? What star?
No, all stars.
Like Lex told me he didn't have get along that great with Julie, what the fuck? The one blondage girl?
White girl?
Yeah, white girl. Anyways, he said, that, she was running and all this and that, you know what I mean? So, that happens. But,
dude, really? She's running? You want to know why she's running? Come on, man. It ain't like you 7 inches, bro. Come on, stop it.
No, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
What, no girls? You want to play by on blast? All right.
No, it's like.
All right, no problem. Which has the best anal sex?
That's tough.
But it's not all that many of those, I don't believe.
That's tough. I
really?
mean, well, listen. I'll tell you right now, top 3 anal girls, Jada Fire, Naomi Banks, and boy, this third one is tough. It's really tough because it's a tie between Skin Diamond and I'm talking about a girl that didn't complain about nothing. They just said shove it in and keep it moving. Obsession.
Mm-hmm. She's a great girl.
Oh man. I mean,
pussy's bomb too.
I said, you ready to come? You ready to come now? You ready to come? she said these little things, man. You were like, oh, please don't talk, cause I'm a fucking bust right now. There's some girls I don't want telling me, oh, this dick is good. Don't, because I'm ready to come now. That's how I'm so into girls, man. It's like, shh, don't say that. Let me talk. You know how Wesley Pipe was, right? If a girl tell him shut down, he's like, he's not himself now. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I shot Wesley a lot of times, and I know the guy. And I know what gets him going. If a girl is like just submissive, oh, Wesley's the best. Now he can do his thing, he can talk his shit, and he come on cue. But let that girl say something back to him. Oh, okay.
You're fucked. You're fucked.
It's like, oh shit. I tell the girl, just let him do his thing. I'm trying to get the fuck up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
I think there was a Russian girl way back.
Mm-hmm.
Like the 90s, right? She worked a lot for John T. Bone. She loved anal. But she would tell the guys, fuck me harder with your poodle dick, motherfucker.
Oh, damn.
Right? And that'll wreck a motherfucker.
Oh,
Not me, but, wreck a motherfucker.
See, that would have been like, I would have been like, it wouldn't have bothered me, but I was like, I'm looking at I don't think I'm a poodle dick, baby. I mean, are you intentionally trying to ruin this scene? I mean, it's like.
I mean, she talked a lot, but she was pretty too. That's the thing. Anyways, let's let you know. So, this one you should at least have one or two. Who had the best ass in porno?
Cherokee. Oh boy, Cherokee. Oh man, are you kidding me? I mean, when I first worked with her for Lee G, she was young. Man, that girl walked out there with, I think she had on just high heels. I said, Lee, where'd you find this girl from? He said, I don't know. Somebody brought it to me. I said,
really?
Dude, that ass is fucking amazing. Cherokee got, let me stop. It's 1 and 1A.
Who?
Cherokee and Pinky.
Pinky.
Two best asses. Mm-hmm. Okay? It's Cherokee and Pinky.
Great girls.
Yeah.
They're both super nice. Great girls.
Me and Pinky.
And those are big asses.
Big asses. I was into. That's what I was into. Still into, if they like that. I was never into the BBW. Not saying that I've worked with a couple of them.
But you can't appreciate someone.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. So listen, man, they all were great to me, man. It's just some you have your favorites. I'm quite sure.
I love so many. It's hard to say because you love so many.
It's hard, man.
When you think back through the time.
Exactly. You talk about 25 fucking years, man. It's like some girls you be like, shit, what about this girl? She was good. Then what about that one? So you really can't say, but off the top of my head, that I remember like yesterday, is the girls that I named.
Yeah.
You know.
I can name a lot of girls. I'm going to name some girls too. But I understand what you're saying. Did you get along with the other actors, and who didn't you like?
I ain't like none of them motherfuckers actually.
No?
But no, man. Me and Prince always been cool. Me and Billy Banks has always been cool. Me and Mark Anthony was cool. I never had no... You know, I never did too many 2-on-1s to not like anybody.
Oh, really?
I was always a 1-on-1 guy. Or 2 girls on a guy. Even you put me with 2 girls a couple of times.
Cheerleaders.
Yeah, which I loved, by the way. You know, 2 blonde little young cheerleaders, man. That was this guy here twice. What was the name of that damn thing?
Young schoolgirls. No, young cheerleaders. Swap and swallow.
Yeah, that. Because you put me with a young Sophie D. Remember that? We fucked her in Bobby's house, the woman that works at talent testing.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
But she passed away. So
really? Oh.
Yeah, she passed away. So
and we want to on that thought real quick. I don't want to forget this. We just heard Jessie Jane passed, so
man,
may she rest in peace.
Man, like I said, I knew her boyfriend very well, and my God, man, everybody's.
She was very nice.
Jessie Jane was a cool chick. You know, like I said, I knew her boyfriend very well. Damn, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Sorry to hear that. You know.
So go back to your story. So you were Sophie D was great.
She was great when she was young. She really had that British accent back in the day, you know. And that was a good scene because we shot it outside. You like shooting outside for some damn reason.
Some nice, beautiful natural light. Makes the skin tones beautiful.
Yeah, you know.
You want to know? I'll bring up a girl that I put in the cheerleaders. I put her in a lot of movies. I thought she was super sexy, hot. She did anal. Jamie L.
Oh yeah,
fucking
you
fine.
You put me with her.
Yeah.
Yeah, you put me with her.
She's for me. She's incredible.
Yeah, she was a sweetheart, man. I put her in what that movie Up That White Ass, was it 3? Up That White Ass 2 or 3, one of them. But I shot her. She's always been phenomenal, man. She's been. Man, her Kelly Wells, man, I'll never forget Kelly Wells. I will never forget Kelly Wells. I mean, you talking about a girl that was just absolutely. Look, Kelly Wells walked through the door. Okay, Kelly, we ready in 5 minutes. That girl just transformed into a sex kitten in 5 minutes.
She had a real basic look without, right?
Basic look.
Yeah.
But she brought it.
Okay.
She spread her legs over. Come on, pound it hard as you can. You don't get that these days anymore. Girls, well, hold on, wait a minute.
Really?
Oh, wait a minute. You're going too hard. You're going too hard. Yeah, but your rate is 2,000. What are you telling me I'm going too hard? Listen, you got to pay to play. You want your rate? We gave you your rate. Now you're going to take it. You know, that's just that.
Didn't you pound out Nine Lou? She wasn't complaining, right?
No, not at all.
For us?
No.
For evasiveangles.com?
No, she wasn't complaining at all. She likes anal.
Yeah. All right.
She loves it.
How many girls do you think you've had sex with in your life?
2. Let me see. Including all in my personal life. It really wasn't that many in my personal life because I wasn't really that kind of guy. I feel if I wasn't, I'm kind of an old school guy. If I feel I'm not getting married, then why are we fucking around? Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, I was just.
So you maybe 50 or 100 off camera? I mean, before porno?
Yeah, it's about 40.
40? Wow.
About 40 before I got into porn. I was not that type of guy, man. It's like, we talking about real life here. We ain't talking about like camera action. We talking about somebody you might spend the rest of your life with. So I wasn't the type of guy that was just going, okay, it's close to 60 because of the hookers. You know. You had those along the way in a lifetime. Put up a call, hey, what you doing?
Not me.
Oh, Brazil.
No, I actually, when I'm in Brazil, I didn't have time for that shit. But
okay.
But other people did. No, really. No, really. No, I'm working fucking, 40, 60 hours straight, so I didn't have time for anything but work. But, no, yeah, but, I'm not saying I never fucked a hooker. I would never say that.
Anybody who said they never fucked a hooker, they lying their
full
fucking
of shit.
ass off. Stop.
I'm a maniac. I'm not going to deny that.
Look, I like pussy. Period.
I love pussy. So how many girls do you think you fucked?
It's got to be close to 2,000 women.
Okay, that's a good number. I'm gonna pull up some girls' names, old school black porno stars.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We already talked about Ebony Eyes, how much you loved her.
Mm-hmm.
And we talked about the fucking, who I thought was incredible. Just every time you look at her, she looked like a picture of the Desiree West from old school.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But we have Sahara. Remember Sahara?
Yes. I remember her and Peter North did a scene back in the day. You know, he came all over her damn face, man. I'm like, dude, who's this guy? I didn't, you know, he completely covered her face, man. And Sahara was just like, you know, because he fucking drenched her, man. I think she knew what was coming. She knew what was coming. You know,
he's the legend.
Yeah.
I mean, I worked side by side with him, you know, 200 times. And we're, you know, don't hit me, Al. But I've seen him do 18 squirts. People say, no, he didn't. Motherfucker, I was there. I was dodging, you know, so he didn't hit me. We're side by side on the girl.
It's like, I don't
Peter
know.
North, 18 fucking squirts. Shut the fuck up. That's it.
Exactly.
Right.
I watched him on camera. You cannot edit that shit.
Yeah, right.
The shit's coming out too fast. How you gonna edit that?
Exactly. But I would say Sahara made me, I thought she was just beautiful. Mm-hmm. You think so?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? Angel Kelly.
Yes. No, all those girls you mentioning was in that movie. Let me tell you about black chicks.
Really?
Let me tell you about black chicks. Let me tell you about white chicks.
Oh, yeah?
You know,
old school
movies. That's how I knew these guys. What? It was Jenny Pepper. It was, what's the other one? It was Sahara. It was another girl.
Oh, right. Purple Passion.
Purple
Passion was. I used to fuck with Purple Passion.
She was hot.
She was hot. She was horny. My
goodness, man.
She attacked me one time on a set.
Really?
Right? I was like, wow. You know, I mean, we started hanging out. You know what I mean? But she was horny and she was beautiful and she was sweet.
Yeah.
I loved her.
Back then, though.
Heather Hunter.
Yep. Jill, not Jill Kelly. Jill. Shit.
Mauvais. Do you remember Mauvais? Dark skinned girl.
Yeah, I do.
Mauvais. She was sexy.
She had big titties too.
Yep. No, I don't think they were that big, but Mauvais. But of course, we already said you loved Vanessa Del Rio.
Mm-hmm. Who's the girl with the Jerry curls? Her name was Jill something.
Well, here's one girl.
No, Kelly. Her name was Kelly. It was an Angel Kelly?
I just said Angel Kelly. Yeah, that's Angel Kelly. She was beautiful. How about this girl who was fucking sexy? Nina DePonica.
Oh, yeah. She's from the East Coast?
New York. I think New York, Puerto Rican or something, whatever, mixed.
She reminded me of Heather Hunter, actually.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
They could be cousins.
Did you get to fuck Heather?
No, she quit when I got it.
She was great. All right, so those are the girls from old school girls. I got some girls from the 90s that, you know, you said you already fucked Janet Jackme. Mm-hmm. I thought she was incredible.
Yeah.
But I got her when she was in her prime. She's just beautiful.
Yeah. I got her last seen on camera.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What year was that?
That was 2009?
Yeah. For me?
No, for me.
For you? Okay. Dominique Simone.
I was trying to get her because she had came back at one point. And I was trying to get her. I think Julian knew her, right?
Yeah. Julian probably was fucking her. Julian got a lot of girls back in the day.
Yeah, and it's like
he brought in Janet,
right? Which is, I'm glad he did because it's man. I remember Janet like it was yesterday.
Yeah, she's incredible. Yeah. I used to fuck with Dominique. You know, she for 2 years.
Yeah,
we were pretty serious. But Midori, you already said that Midori was. I thought face just incredible, right?
Right.
Pussy incredible.
Right.
Monique, you already talked about her.
Fuck.
How about the 90s girl, Charisma?
Never got her. I miss Green Eyes, too.
Remember she was cute. Yeah, she was. Yeah. She was a runner, though.
She was?
Yeah.
You said she was.
She was a Heisman.
She was a Heisman.
How about this girl? Menage a trois. Tongue down to here. Dark-skinned girl.
She had... We was talking, and she went to work with me for Elegant. This is when I first got there.
Oh, yeah?
I told her, I said, just give me a date. And I guess for whatever reason, man, it just never happened. I don't know why. It just never happened.
She did anal too.
Yes.
She did. When you kissed her, right? Because that tongue, it was special. She was
like
just
kittens? It was like kitten.
I didn't get to fuck kitten.
You never fuck kitten?
No. But the pussy looked fat and beautiful. And I wanted it, you know? But I didn't really...
And Ken's blowjob was off the chart. That's what I'm saying, man. There's just too many girls that just gave head so fucking kitten was a passion. She was a passionate
Was
blowjob
she?
giver. Yes.
But Menage a Trois gave a great blowjob too. She was beautiful.
It never stops, bro.
But here's another girl who I thought was, I couldn't even fuck her because I was a maniac on her. She never worked with me again because I just was so. She made me insane. I did her first scene.
Mm-hmm.
Jordan McKnight.
Oh yeah. I remember her with the pretty eyes.
Dark skin, beautiful body, face, everything.
Right. Yeah.
I ravished her, but I mean, she was beautiful. Did you ever fuck her?
No, never. She was gone by the time I got her. Shawn Michaels used to tell me about her. You know.
Shawn Michaels?
Yeah, he used to tell me about her.
Wow.
Yeah. Jordan McKnight. Yeah, he used to tell me about her.
She was beautiful.
You know, if I can get half of those girls, resurrect them and bring them back today, man, man, my porn career will be another 10 years, bro. I'm serious, man, because, man, I'm right now, man, I'm just looking for some sisters that just want to be, how can I say, erotic, instead of just looking for money.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, you're going to get compensated, you know, but geez Louise, man, if that's all you're thinking about, go get a fucking job. Just go drive a bus or some shit. I mean, go do something. And because you're taking away what we built as an art form.
The beauty
of it.
Because the beauty of a girl being horny and being seductive
and
all that, it's something special.
Right now, I don't see any girl taking over a scene these days. It's always the man being the aggressor. I want to see a girl throw a motherfucker down, shut up, kiss him softly, rub his dick. Just take over a scene. I haven't seen that.
Like Sharon.
Exactly. Like Sharon. Exactly like Jada. Jada would take over a scene. Come here, motherfucker. She'd take his shit, take it off. Oh, yeah. And just go to work. I haven't found that yet since I've came back. Basically, from my little break in 2013, I took 3 years off. And then I came back in 2016 to go full throttle again, you know, and I haven't seen it since, bro.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that since. So 2013 all the way back to 99 is the best performers. And I would die with that.
One more time, just make sure.
2013 on back.
I'm back, all right.
For me, that could be different for somebody else. But 2013 on back was the best performance, and I don't care what anybody says. I debate anybody on that one.
I'm not gonna argue with you.
You see what I'm saying? I mean, you got some of the best female performers just came to work and just did the damn thing. You got girls coming to work, just sitting on the couch, putting their legs behind their head. Come on, when we gonna start? You know what I'm saying? It's like they wanted to be there. I don't feel that these days. I feel like girls feel like they obligated or they have to be here, or I just don't see the passion before the sex. That's what I don't see.
Yeah.
You know.
We have to understand, especially my career, for me, you know, it's just a beautiful time. Yeah. A beautiful place in history that probably will never be there again.
It won't, bro. That's just like trying to get 70s blaxploitation films back. You never see that again. You never see that again. Yeah. It was just different. It came around a time when black people needed something to watch besides My Three Sons. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So they needed something that they can grab on to and say, okay, I understand this. Right now, we're doing the same thing again. We need to find something so the blacks can say, I want to keep watching porn. This is why I still do what I do. You know, I got nothing against interracial scenes, nothing at all. But my mantle has always been ethnic. Always.
I wouldn't know nothing about that.
Yeah. The second ethnic man here.
Oh, come on. I'm the first. I started this shit, man.
It's like, the thing is, with me, like I said, it goes back to watching Ebony Eyes back in the day. I enjoyed all those bad black on black movies that I'm talking about badly written. The script. If they just let the black people do it, it probably would have been better. You know, because back then they had a lot of white directors that was directing black on black.
Hell yeah.
And it was kind of cheesy. You said, this ain't what we would say if we were with each other. No. You know, and it's like, I changed that shit. Listen, I took the 40 ounces away, you know, because when I was coming up, I was watching the bad porn. You know, it was hotel sex and 40 ounces. And man, that's not us, bro. That's a portion of us, but it's not all of us. You know, and the one reason Patrick took me on, I promised him class. At the same time, we still gonna be ourselves. You know, I brought that to him, to his shit, because remember the twin dudes, what's their name? The white guys, the twin brothers? Corey and
Dell?
Corey and...
they weren't twins, but they're brothers.
They're brothers.
Corey and Dell.
Yeah. And it's like, they were good guys, but it needed something different. It needed an African-American to pull it together, you know.
I agree with you, because I think sometimes a lot of the white guys, you know, could not understand the beauty of a black woman. I could, but I'm, you know, pretty much Spanish, but it doesn't matter. It just, you know, you call me
you're
white.
Ethnic, so it's
whatever. You know, I just say that a lot of people couldn't understand the beauty of a black woman, and that's why I started. That's why originally I started in '96, Blackstreet. Yep. But anyways, you know, that's the facts. But that's what you're saying. They couldn't understand the beauty and wouldn't understand it, and that's what you get, some shit that could become offensive.
Yeah, exactly. They didn't know how, in certain situations, what we would say in certain situations when it came to sex. And it was like, what the fuck? We don't talk like that. It's like, really, bro? And so, and I was watching Dark Side, you know, with what's his name? Nicky Starks. And I'm like, well, he's halfway there. But he had Byron along to like coach him along. He needed a brother there to, you know, help him out with it. You know, Byron knew that. It's like, you know, who's else was over that dark side? It was Byron. Was Weed over there at the time? I think Weed was doing his own thing. Weed was all over the place. He was working for a lot of people. But Byron was basically a contract guy for Dark Side. You know, and Byron basically started directing and was doing everything for Nicky at that time. You know, Byron knew what was happening. He knew. I can say this about Byron. But Byron had a good eye in what black people like to do. You know, and I think Byron would have been a good director if he would have stayed and took that turn to do that. Yeah. You know.
Yeah. He did some good work.
Yeah. Byron. Listen, I rest my career with Byron Long. I never would have got that gig if Byron wouldn't have put it down with a Monet Divine. You know, so I got nothing but love for Byron. You know, so it's like I got nothing but love for all my old school guys, man. It wasn't all peaches and cream all the time, but the fact is, I watched. You know, when I first came in business, I watched all you guys, and people were probably saying, "How long this guy's going to stay around?" You know, they're talking about me. You know, but I never said it on the back. I just listened. I listened. I took all that shit and all the conversations about me and am I gonna be around all this time? Oh, he just fly by night guy. He ain't gonna be around. I just took it all, man. I said, okay, whatever. And guess what? I'm still here. You know. So when you learn to do something that you love, but you do it the right way, you stay around a little longer. You know.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Mother Porn chose you, so Mother Porn knows.
Thanks, Mother.
Mother Porn knows more than I know, right?
Yeah, you know,
knows more than you know, so they chose you.
And this is why I understand with guys. Hey, man, could you help me get in the business? Dude, shut up. No, you find your own way. That's like somebody hitting up Tom Brady. Hey, can you teach me how to be a good quarterback? Tom Brady, go fuck yourself. Right. You're gonna learn. You know, you got to do this yourself, man.
I want to talk about the organizations real quick. The award organizations. Do you respect them, or you think they're full of shit? Or do you got to take the fifth?
Organizations of...
Award organizations. AVN, XBiz, XRCO, whoever, whatever, Night Trip, or whatever the hell it is.
Well, you know what? It's like 50-50 with me because AVN has treated me well. Okay. I got 9 AV awards from them. So
really? Wow.
Yeah. And I got about 4 or 5 XBiz. So...
All right. So...
If I never win another one, they've treated me well. Right. You know, so I have nothing bad to say about them. Now, could the process been better? Yes, sir. Could we have been recognized earlier? Yes, sir. And has it fallen off a bit? Yes, it has. So we need to get black categories back. It's the only thing I wish they would do, because I don't know who the fuck told them that they want to take black categories out, and because some of these little pieces of shit coming to business. Oh, it's racist. I mean, shut the fuck up. You've been in this business 4 months. You're gonna talk about what's racist. Right. Get the fuck out of here. Just keep your dick hard.
That's crazy, right?
Don't worry about what's fucking racist. No, shut up. You ain't got no stripe shit to be talking about what's racist. Get the fuck out of here, man. I mean that pisses me off. These new people come here trying to change shit. You ain't busting. Man, stop it.
Yeah, a little bit. That's a breach of freedom of speech. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Because you could say what you want to say, motherfucker. Take the consequences. That's free speech. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so do you ever work with an agent that you couldn't stand?
All of them.
All of them?
Basically, the only one I got along with was Spiegler. And
Jim.
And Jim and Big Boy over there at Fox.
Chris.
And that's basically it.
What would you tell any guy get in the business? Would you tell him, go for it, it's beautiful, or take a second thought?
I would ask him, why you want to get in this business? Number one. Why? Just because you want to get laid? That's a bad decision. Bad decision. You want to get this because you like the art of it. You want to make some of it. You want to please couples that are looking for something else in their bedroom. If you're looking to just to get laid, man, you're wasting your fucking time, bro. You're going to have a bad time, I'm telling you. Some guys wish they never had got in it. They do now. They didn't think it was work. They thought it was just all fun and games and easy peasy, and found out the girls didn't give a shit about them.
Well, that brings me to my point. Yeah. Have you ever seen an actor fall in love and then get destroyed and get wrecked by a girl?
Look, dude. Look, my man is coming to pick me up. Could you hurry this shit up? Literally. I've seen it. I mean, matter of fact, a girl told me, she said, "You're a good guy. I like you. But my pussy started to get sore. Can you come,
Oh,
she politely told me that, she didn't blast me. Uh-huh. I'm like, okay, I got you. I feel you, So listen, you got some girls that will tell you in a fucking heartbeat what's going on set, and your dick could be in her and she won't give a fuck.
But I also mean this. A guy goes out with a girl in the business.
That's bad business.
The guy goes out with a girl in the business. How many guys, or have you seen any guys get wrecked that way?
Yeah, they come back heartbroken, ready to jump off a fucking building. Dude, listen. If you're going to get in this business and you one of the lucky ones that can get in here, stay away from falling in love. Okay? I'm not never tell somebody you can't go out on a date. But let it be a two-way thing. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I always say if a girl wants you, she'll let you know. Okay? Not all girls want to be treated like hookers.
No, but you guy goes out with a girl, goes out with her for a month or two, and she's fucking everybody, and then she says, I like this dick better than your dick. Ooh, get the fuck out of it. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't never seen that before, but I think it's happened.
Yeah, right.
I think it's happened. This is why, man, I never... Man, I try to keep my shit professional, even when I work for you or anybody else. Mm-hmm. Once I have my fun, okay, where's my check? And I'm out of here. Same thing that Prince does, same thing that Darren James used to do. Where's my check? We done. Old school guys. We weren't built like that, man. We were built just to come do our job and go home. Now to say that I never want to date anyone would be lying.
Yeah, I think some of these bitches are fucking, girls are beautiful.
You can't sit there and say you never want to go out with one of these girls. Stop it, man. Stop.
Yeah.
It's bullshit. Of course I did, But I always kept it in a manner that I left it up to them. You see what I'm saying? I never really pushed it.
Yeah, but the girl could say, hey, I like you. Let's start going out. And then, she could drop the floor from underneath your feet, right? A month later.
She can yank the fucking cords from your heart.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Anyways, all right.
I didn't want to ever get put in that situation, though.
Yeah.
I didn't put myself in that situation.
But you know why? One reason you were fairly mature. I mean, older when you got in the business.
Yeah, I was in my 30s.
You weren't in your teens or 20s.
Right.
Which is dangerous territory for a man.
Right.
Anyways, so that's you've seen it. We know that girls. There's been examples of guys committing suicide because of that. That's why I bring my point. It's very dangerous. Girls can get your heart. You know what I mean? Anyway, so would you have any advice to any men out there how to get a girl off?
A stranger or somebody you already know?
No, a stranger. Just general public out there. Do you have any advice for them?
No, I'm saying, does the girl have to be somebody they know, or a working girl, or what?
Yeah, just the girl that they know.
It should
girlfriend.
be easy if you already know her.
Yeah, a girlfriend. Well, a lot of guys might come too quick. You know what I mean? We're just giving a general information out there to help a guy. What advice would you give him?
I would say either that's a medical issue.
No, I'm not just saying that. I'm just saying what information would you give to a guy to help him?
I would say
make the girl come.
To make the girl come.
Orgasm better and.
Well, you got to eat some pussy, plain and simple. I mean, let's start there. If you trying to make a girl come and you ain't eat no pussy, she gonna like, dude, I could do that myself. Can you eat this pussy? I'm telling you, women can be raw. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I can't get off with you, or they can say, I can't get off with you the way you eat my pussy. I get off better sucking your dick. Ouch. That means you don't know how to eat pussy. When a girl says, I can get off sucking your dick more than you can eating her pussy, either she don't want you to, or you just bad at it. Or she might have a secret girl in the closet to take care of that.
So your advice is make sure you lick the girl's pussy?
You have to. I mean, listen, you can kiss on a girl's neck all day long, but after that, what you gonna do?
Yeah.
Because this girl told me once, I kissed her on the neck. She said, "Oh, I felt that all the way in my pussy." I'm like, "Oh, so the next step is me to go to your pussy while it's on fire." You see what I'm saying? These guys gotta find that spot on a woman, even if she's your girlfriend. You gotta find it. Find that spot on your girl. It could be the back of her neck. It could be right under her chin on her neck. It could be in her inner thigh where you kiss her when she's laying on her stomach. I kissed a girl on her back thigh, and she almost went crazy. So it's like a girl's like, "Oh shit, that felt good. Go down a little lower." I kiss her in between her knee and her thigh. She said, "God damn, that felt good." See what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Start there.
Find a spot.
Find her spot, bro, and then you're on your way. You can't fuck it up after that.
So would you say it's better to find the physical spots or the psychological spots?
Well, if you're dating her, you should already know the psychological spots.
No, there's a lot of spots guys don't know where to go. Oh, come on, man. There's psychological spots that you might not even know. The tricks out there. You don't know to know what your girl fantasizes about. Anyways, that's all. It's your
ask her.
It's your advice. No, they don't. Girls can't say stuff. Anyways, so there you go. Lick her pussy, find her spots.
Yeah.
All right, that's it. So how much longer do you think you'll continue to direct?
TT, I don't know, man. I mean, it just depends. What comes my way, what interests me. Once I start losing interest, I'm gone. I put it this way. If the interest starts dimming, then I'll just go my merry way. Because that means if the interest is losing me, that means something going on with the talent these days that's making it that way. And it's leaning that way like a motherfucker. You don't understand. I mean, this is why I'm basically doing my own thing, because I can control it. I can pick and choose. Mm-hmm. I got my Brothers Inc. stuff that I do. So I can pick and choose who I want in that, who I want that I know that I have their undivided attention.
Do you have a social media?
Yes.
You can tell them.
LT on my Twitter, Instagram, LT Turner Instagram, Facebook. I say that for the people I grew up with at home. So no porn people don't hit me up on Facebook. I ain't gonna respond.
But Brothers Inc.
Yeah, Brothers Inc.
Put your stuff out there.
Yeah, Brothers Inc.
Brothers Inc.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so let me ask you this question: have you learned anything from the women since you've been in the business? And what have you learned?
Boy. There's so many personalities. There's bipolarism like you wouldn't believe. And people don't want to talk about it. But even though that's another discussion for another time, maybe I'll come on another time we talk about that part. But that's what I've learned. It's a lot of that going on. It's a lot of people not knowing how to be a porn actor or a porn actress. Everybody calls himself a porn star when, let's say you go today and you walk around and all those girls that so-called call themselves porn stars has no line. So what does that tell you? You're not a porn star.
Has no what?
No line
No.
of signing.
No line, okay.
So you got girls sitting in their booth just shaving their nails because no one's there. They don't care. You're not a porn star.
Uh-huh.
Porn stars have lines around a fucking corner. That's a porn star.
Superstar.
Yeah. You're just an actress. Mm-hmm. So most of these girls get the reality when they leave that, fuck. Nobody even came to my booth. Exactly. You're not a star yet. Remember that. So stop telling people you're a porn star. And then when people go to AVN, they see you at a booth and you got two fucking fat guys, those are the only ones you're talking to. But then you go to Angela White's section, she got a line all the way around the goddamn door. That's a star. Until you have that, don't call yourself a star.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good way to look at it.
I mean, you got one or two people there and they asking you, you want to take my picture. I mean, that's like the Rodney Dangerfield and shit. Well, hey, why don't you take my picture? You ain't a star. Right. That's some funny shit. Tell the girl she want to take her picture. No, you fucking take my picture. Here's my camera. I tell you, I don't get no respect at all.
But that's what you learned? I mean, have you learned anything else about the women? Have they taught you the psychology of a woman or how to get them off more or anything like that?
Dude, I have to learn like all over again because of the so much turnover in talent. So you're trying to learn as you go, and you're dealing with the mass exodus of performers, and then new ones are coming in, and it's getting worse.
All right, so here's a question, because you've said this to me, so I'm bringing this up.
Mm-hmm.
You've told me that many of the actors today, you don't think like women. Can you elaborate about that?
Actors? It's obvious. You're in your fucking 20s, you can't get your dick hard. Come on, man, me and you? Really? I mean, listen.
I'm not a normal guy, but what I mean.
Yeah, But you talking about two guys here that there was no Viagra when we started. I had to use a fucking condom in 90-degree heat in the fucking valley with a fucking highway patrol uniform on with Maryland Chambers. Okay? So that tells you I like women. You feel me?
Yeah, that's hard.
You tell these guys you got to use a condom. See the look on their face they give you. Huh? Well, I got to use a fucking condom.
No, but...
And you can't use no pills either.
But you told me...
They'll go run out the door screaming. Come on, man.
Oh, but you told me that you thought some of them are bisexual or gay.
What? It's obvious, isn't it?
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, the thing is, if you're struggling with a beautiful woman, and there's a ton of them in this business, white, black, Asian, Latin, gorgeous women, and you having a problem? I mean, I said it's two things. You're not taking care of yourself. When I mean not taking care of yourself, you're not eating right. If you're eating a lot of fatty foods, you're not going to get that blood rush that you need there. If you're working out too much, you're not going to get that blood rush that you're supposed to get there.
And one more thing.
Then you bisexual.
No, if you don't get your sleep.
Well, sleep hand in hand. Listen, I should go to Brazil, okay? I should go to Club Help. You know about Club Help?
I told you, I went in there and I stayed there for like 5 minutes and walked out.
I walk out with 2 or 3 girls.
I didn't.
I would fuck 2 or 3 girls, get up in the morning and do 2 scenes. Ask Lee G. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't want to hear that shit about no sleep.
Yeah, you're right. Sleep doesn't really
It doesn't
matter.
matter. I mean, it's your eating habits and too much pumping iron. Stop that shit.
Yeah, that shit'll
if you're
fuck
trying
you
to get a porn career, stop that gym shit. Just ride a stationary bike, because it's all about your cardiovascular, not how many muscles you have. Look at me. Has I ever been fucking muscular?
The muscle will fuck you up.
You need your main muscle to work in this business. Who gives a fuck about this? Who cares? Your main muscle is what that girl depends on to make her money with your ass. So stop it with the gym shit. Okay, eat right. Okay, stop it with the fries and the McDonald's and all that shit that's clogging up your fucking bloodstream. Eat right, as I've been doing. I've lost weight because the doctor told me I had to. Okay, so, but that never stopped me from performing. But my issue was coming too fast when I first started.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, I said, what am I gonna do about that? So I found, that benzocaine spray you put in your dick, that worked for you. That shit didn't, man, I didn't feel nothing. You could have cut my dick off and I would have never felt it.
The girls used to put that in their ass.
Oh,
in the
boy.
in the 80s and 90s, in the early days.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of times your dick is done. I mean, I can make it through, but it was, I seen guys just fall apart, right? And then the girls would be like, "What happened? You put cocaine on my dick." Not for me, of course. I told you, but
oh man, it happened to me, bro. I'm laughing because it happened to me. I said, "Sweetheart, what you put in your asshole?" Oh, nothing. Bullshit, nothing. Why I can't feel my dick? I know I didn't do anything like that. Stop it.
A girl who was notorious for doing it, and I loved her, so it wouldn't affect me, was Bianca.
Really?
You ever get to work with her? She was. You
Remember
remember
which Bianca?
The old school Bianca.
Oh no, I never.
Tall, sexy, not beautiful, but just so sexy, almost like a Sharon Mitchell. Right? She was just so hot. Anyways, yeah, she was just incredible.
No, I never. I wish I have. There's a whole lot of girls I wish.
She was great. Yeah, I'll throw a couple quick names on there. Candy Evans, remember that girl?
Nah, I remember her name wise, but I never met her.
No, I didn't either, but she looked great to me.
Yeah, man, that's a couple of fine ones, man, that got away from me.
Crystal Breeze.
I remember her too.
She looked like a Latin girl.
Mm-hmm.
There was a lot of, before my time. Yeah,
I can't believe I missed Charmaine though.
Charmaine Star, yeah.
Yeah.
She used to like me. I used to bring me presents to my house.
Her little short ass. She was fine as fuck.
She was beautiful, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so we're at the end of the porno, so I'm going to ask you, can you explain, or not explain, but give me in 2 words your experience in the business and what you think, what you feel about it in 2 words.
What I feel about the business today or overall?
Overall.
I think it's good for the right person.
No, but 2 words, your experience, not for, you get any 2 words you want. 2 words. Did you have fun, happy, rough, tough, whatever. 2 words.
It's going to be more than 2 words.
Exactly. That's the point.
Actually, I would say to you is I would say interesting and very, very pleasurable. Interesting and pleasurable.
All right. That's nice.
You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't know what to think when I got in this business. I didn't know how far I was going to take it. I didn't know what the meaning of it. So that's why I said interesting, because it was new to me. Very new to me. I'm just used to watching it, but being in it, that's a total different mind trip.
Well, don't forget, like I said earlier, you were chosen.
I have to agree with that, because the time I tried to get in it, I was rejected. And for something like that to happen, like, wow, it was just, okay, I'm really doing this? That's what I was thinking. I said, I'm really fucking doing this?
Right?
I'm humping Sharon Mitchell, the girl I used to whack off to back in the day.
It's crazy, right?
Man, I'm like, okay. When I left there, I didn't know what to think. After that scene, I had this $300 check. I said, should I even cash this? You know what I'm saying? I said, fuck it, I need some more money. I'll cash it. But it's like, I didn't know what to think, man. It's like, okay, I was in my apartment, my spoiled apartment in Hollywood. And I said, now, where am I going to take this? where exactly am I going to take this?
Yeah,
Am I going to take
that's
this?
what you were thinking?
Yeah, because, after I did that first scene, it's like, now what? How many people are going to see me? And it's a lot of shit going through my head. It's like,
Oh, really?
if the people come to me and say, man, I saw you and I liked it, now I say, well, maybe I should pursue it even more. And after I talked to Raymond Riley again, he said, man, yeah, of course you should do it some more. And I'm like, okay. So my second big shoot was with Marilyn Chambers. You fucking believe that?
You got that. I didn't get that. I'd love to have
You
that
see
on
what I'm
my
saying?
fucking wall.
And it's like, oh my God. And then set was even bigger than this. I'm like, who's all these people? Veronica Hartman. She said, oh, don't worry about them. They harmless, And she said, oh, here's your condom. I'm saying,
Oh, shit.
I'm saying, where you want me to do that? Oh, you're going to wear a condom. For anal?
It's hard.
She said, fuck it, you ain't got to do the anal, but you can just fuck her the pussy.
It's harder when it's hot and
Dude,
you're sweating.
Listen, and I had that uniform on.
Yeah, that's hard.
And I had to keep it on. I couldn't take it off because it ruins the story.
And you don't know the secrets of porn yet. How to
Exactly.
mind control.
Exactly. Now, it doesn't matter now. I can fucking go up there, Richard Pryor style, butt ass naked and put the clothes on and put the boots, the Chips boots on, and I can fuck her up her ass any kind of way you want it, But I challenge these male performers today. Wear a condom. See how good you are.
Without help.
Without help.
Come on.
No injections, no pills.
Come on.
Put a condom on.
The facts are the facts. To be, like I used to do 3-4 scenes a day, every day. To be able to show up, take that, do that again and again and again and again and not fall apart. Because you have no backup in those days.
Nothing.
You don't have Viagra. You don't have nothing.
You're looking around trying to, okay, how can I get out this shit? Oh, babe, I got a headache. It's bad fucking headache, that kind of shit.
Like,
but
recognize.
That's
Anyways.
why some of these guys don't understand. Just show some fucking respect, man. I mean, none of these guys are going to last 25 years. None of them.
No, not if you're taking additives, right?
No, you taking, that shit's going to ruin you before you even get married again. Okay? So, and this is my words to these guys. That shit you stick in your dick, your wife ain't going to like it. Believe me, your potential wife is not going to like it.
I heard stories that it fucks dicks up.
It fucks dicks up. That's for paraplegics who can't get their dick hard. People who had accidents and it can't happen. That is for them, not you. Okay? Remember that. Stop that shit. I don't mind the pills. You can take a Viagra. It's cool. Whatever.
But even Viagra is cheating.
Yeah, it's all cheating. But the thing is, you're not 55, 60 years old like me.
Yeah. I mean, listen, that's a totally different story.
Right.
If you're fucking in your 20s or even in your 30s,
right,
and you're cheating,
yeah,
that's not right.
And you calling yourself good? Oh, I'm good. Okay, take away the pills, especially the Cavijet. Take that away.
Well, what about the pumps? Anyways.
Well, what pumps is like if you had an accident down there.
No, if you didn't have an accident, just for fun.
That's cheating.
Listen, you want to know who was a really good black performer? I always thought. I always put him up there. Mm-hmm. Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, he was.
You know what I mean? No, and still performs.
He was.
Right?
He was. I mean, you got to understand. Shawn started in the 80s.
Started with me. We started around the same time.
So to go that long without any help,
he's great.
It's got to fade sometimes. You're only human.
The girls loved him. You told me that the military has taken over the country, right? Can you explain it real quick?
The moment Donald Trump had given up, when he told the people to go home on that night, when they talking about he was an insurrectionist, it was just bullshit. When he told the people to go home, he enabled that act. I forgot it. He gave all the rights to the military to take over the country, to do what's right for America. And they've been doing it undercover for a very, very long time, because that person you see in the White House, well, first of all, there isn't any White House. The White House has been under construction for a long time. They got locks on the doors. They've been shooting the White House shit in Tyler Perry Studios in Atlanta, and they got one in Culver City that mimicked some White House, that mimicked the White House. So the White House ain't been open since Trump left. Let's get that out the way now. And a lot of people that's hardcore left going to say, oh, blah, 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 blah. All right. take a look around you. When last time you seen Nancy Pelosi? When last time you seen her? My point exactly. When last time you seen all these people that he used to argue with? What about Adam Baldwin?
Alec, you mean?
Alec Baldwin. When last time you seen him?
I don't know.
Shall I go on?
Well, no, you know it's gone because that's enough. Let me ask you this question: do you think Jamie Foxx was cloned?
Nah, I don't know.
No?
I mean, that's a debate that can go on forever and ever and ever. I just know that when you in that crowd, anything's possible, and that's all I'm gonna say about that.
That click, yeah. All right, smash or pass. All right, Michelle Obama. I got a little cold.
Pass. Pass. Pass.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Cardi B.
Pass.
Really?
Pass.
Whoa, she looks pretty.
I don't care. Take the makeup off.
Janet Jackson.
In the morning, huh?
Janet Jackson.
Smash.
Taylor Swift.
Pass.
Oh, it's serious.
Pass.
Selena Gomez.
I'm a fiend for my chicas, so I just said smash.
J-Lo.
Pass.
Oh, why?
No.
Really?
No. Good. I'm good.
Venus.
Williams? Smash.
Serena.
Smash. Yeah.
I mean, this one's the almost obvious one. I don't even know why I brought it up, but I always like to put her up. And she's gone, but Donna Summer.
Oh, all my old school singers.
She's beautiful.
Definitely a pass. Even, what's her name?
That's a smash, you're saying?
Yeah, smash. Denise Williams and all the.
Denise Williams.
Yeah.
But you said one time that one of the Supremes, Mary Wells, hit you up?
I met her in a nightclub back in the day, in the 80s.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, man. She was taking a liking to her brother, and we was just having good conversations usually you're a star like that, you get away from me. And, she didn't do that, man. She stood there talked to me about 15 minutes. We had a good little chat and shit and man, I was always a handsome guy. So, yeah, still is, so.
Well, you are 61, you know what I mean? So you're still staying alive.
Yeah, man, I'm doing the best I can, man. It's like your eating habits change once you get past 50.
So Mary Wells was pretty?
Yes.
Beautiful?
Yeah, very much so, man. I'm not into these star shit. I've never been into that because you're never going to meet him. I mean, you're never going to get in a position where you can bang him anyway. That's why I said pass.
You never know. You never fucking know.
Not going to happen.
Right.
Stop. Not going to happen.
Blondie.
Pass.
Whoa, really? Hot Blondie in the 80s? Wow, shit. All right. Diana Ross.
Pass.
Diana Ross, even in her prime?
Yep.
Why?
I like her daughter better.
If you're talking about her daughter, then the girl, which I never remember her name, but what was that series they were in? Girlfriends?
Yeah.
The dark-skinned girl with those lips. That girl was just like a 23.
I like the one that's it's like the one with Anthony Anderson in it. Mm-hmm. That's Diana Ross's.
I know which one Diana Ross is.
That one.
But the dark-skinned girl in Girlfriends. That girl's so bad, so beautiful.
So.
All right, good guy or bad guy? You ready for this one? Bill Clinton.
Bad guy.
Obama.
Bad guy.
Bill Gates.
Bad guy.
George Soros.
Bad guy.
Klaus Schwab.
Bad guy.
Justin Trudeau.
Bad guy.
Kanye.
Cool. He's Shot-Town brother, like me. So.
But he's a down-ass motherfucker, right?
Down-ass motherfucker, man.
I know you like porno, Kanye. Come on my show, man. Come on, you know who I am.
Okay, Kanye, that's my nigga. Yeah.
Jay-Z.
I don't know him. Never met him.
Ice Cube.
I like Ice Cube.
Good guy?
Yeah, I never met him, you know, but I like his music. You know, I like what he stands for. I mean, he's an outspoken guy, which I like.
He's not fucking around. He turned down almost 10 million not to get the vaccine, so he's
cute,
down.
Man. I like cute, man.
He's down. P Diddy.
Nah, I'm good.
Sure.
He's in prison, huh?
I mean, that doesn't mean everything.
No, it doesn't. You know, but why are you in jail? I mean, you ain't in jail, are you? See? I mean.
What female celebrity would you want to be stuck on an island with? Athlete, movie star, any of them?
Female celebrity.
On an island for a week.
Damn, man. Wow. This WNBA player. What's her name?
Shit, really?
Yeah, man. She's fucking hot. She played for Notre Dame in college. I forgot her name. Because I haven't seen her lately, you know. But pretty young thing.
Yeah?
Yeah. You're a cutie pie, man. She's athletic. I like athletic women. You know. Now, that's the sports side. Now, you're talking about movie side, then.
There's some girls out there, right?
There's a ton of them out there, bro. The thing is, I'm not really, like I said, I'm not really into Hollywood types. I'm really not. I mean, you know, because they expect people to drool all over them, but I don't. I mean, because I'm never going to meet them. So it's like, I only fantasize about people that I know I probably would meet, you know, and somebody would hold a conversation without looking down at you and shit, you know what I'm saying? So I don't even.
So you got to pick one, though. Which girl? You want me to throw one out there? Gabrielle Union, when she was in her prime. No?
No. I would say Ola Ray.
Ola
She used to
Ray.
be a Playboy bunny.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, black girl,
Black girl?
curly hair.
Got it. So I wanted to throw another girl on there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Onto the smash and pass list.
Go ahead.
This girl right here. She's coming up. She's an African girl. She's bad, so I'm putting her up. Pride Evie, right?
I don't even know her.
Her face, her tits, her body. She doesn't do hardcore, but look at her. She. You got to check her out.
Got to put on my readers.
Pride Evie.
Yeah. she's a smash.
She's like a 12.
Yeah.
No, but her face.
Yeah, I'm a tit guy, so yeah.
No, but you don't know what the way she can dance. We haven't seen anybody be able to dance like this girl. Pride Evie.
Well, she ain't got to dance. I'm looking at them.
No, I'm telling you. She can dance. She can move her hips. She can outfuck you by moving her hips. Anyway, I'm just putting her up. That's it. That's TTBoy TV. We are done. Thank you, LT, for coming here and spending the time.
Bro. No problem, man. I told you I would do it, you know.
So, thanks. And
I just want to say to, you know, everyone that's in porn, man, and it's like this is always a marathon, man. It's like take this shit seriously, man, because it could help you and it could really fucking hurt you. So take this seriously, man. Every day you on set, behave as the best of your ability. I know that there's sometimes that your co-star may not let you do that, but there's ways out of that too. You know, so just do what's right. When you go on people's set, respect people, respect your elders, man, and because I did, and that's how I turned out the person I am today in this business, because I respect the people that came before me, and y'all should do it too. You know, so I don't say anything. I observe and watch, and the youngsters in this business need work to do. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. So other than that, there's no harm done. Peace out. I'm gonna be in your corner. You know, just do what's right. That's all I say. LT out.
TTBoy out.